Sure, my microphone was on. It was on mute. You muted me. How people would love to mute me. My dad says if I could mute. In fact, my neighbour Paul, whom I watched the football with last night.
There was football on that.
Oh, I hate football. I loved it last night. It was brilliant. But I think he was so glad his neighbours had gone out. And I said, well, I used to live in the house next door, but thankfully they'd gone out because all you could hear was, ah! I went, I loved it. Oh, it was good though. Anyway, so this evening, I have got with my lovely guest Zena, who very kindly, I walked into the dressing room, stood there and she said, that cup of tea is yours. She just made me a cup of tea. She made you one as well, Leah. Sarah Elvin made us a cup of tea.
Aww.
You lovely girl.
Well, you've got to make everyone a cup of tea, haven't you?
Still very sweet of you.
That's, you know, I can't make just my own cup of coffee.
Well, it was very kind of you, thank you. Sorry, somebody comment about some... Yeah. Anyway, so we have a dagger on the show this evening. The dagger beads, but it isn't just the dagger beads. We've gone patriotic after last night because we're in a bit of England and Independence Day because red, white and blue. So red, white and blue, 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to all of those in America. I know it's a massive celebratory day for you, so congratulations to you. And it's a massive celebration to us today for anybody that watches the football. We won't mention the cricket. But, and if you didn't know that England had won and you got it on record, sorry. Sorry, I'm too excited. So we've gone red, white and blue. And we've got in the dagger beads. Now, I don't think I've seen the dagger beads before.
I've never had them.
Have you not had them?
No, I've never seen them before.
No.
So, there you go.
And not only have we gone red, white and blue, but we've got both sizes. We've got the smaller and the larger dagger bead. No, I'm not joking. We've got both. Are you directing tonight, Leah? Oh, Leah's director this evening. She's normally on camera. She's been promoted to director, quite rightfully so. So yeah, red, white and blue, smaller and larger dagger beads. Brilliant. So if you love your dagger beads or you've never tried dagger beads, and we know you love your long magatamas and your Cali beads and your Mayuki and your Delicas and you're all different. Dagger beads tonight. Now what? I've just got to consult my sheets. Right then, price point for 6 parcels of dagger beads, 3 of the smaller, 3 of the larger. I've checked competitive wise, we are on it. We are super competitive today. So if you, currently buy dagger beads or you're thinking of buying dagger beads for the first time, I can tell you now we're competitive, super competitive, uber competitive. We got the red, white and the blue, got the AB as well, but those are the smaller, those are the larger. 6 parcels in total. In the smaller you get 25, no hang on, let me get this the right way around. In the, I've written it down somewhere. I think the smaller you get 50 and the larger you get 25. I think. But I'll check that when I bring them to you. But anyway, set your alarms for 7 o'clock because this is going to be the first kit. Okay? Yeah, so 25 in the largest, 50 in the smaller. See, it stayed. So yeah, there you go. That's for you. Can I just say as well, thank you to my neighbours across the road because it's great when you work late. And then they're having an extension for 10 weeks opposite I had this morning. I had a skip come and go. I had a concrete van, great big van, concrete wagon with it. I had them, all the lads in the morning said, morning, did you watch the 40 last night? I'm like, really? Shut up. That was me. I was like, morning. When you go out to, I was cutting all my bush back at the front today. I actually, when I staked up a big bush that had fallen down all on my own, I was quite proud of myself. I was. Anyway, dagger beads, dagger beads, dagger beads, dagger beads in red, white and blue. Oh, we're not allowed to put them on pre-order. Who says? Who says? You says. Oh, you're no fun anymore, you're not. Now then, I did say I was going to be nice to you, didn't I, for 2 nights running? I love you. Right then, so dagger beads, we've got a lovely first kit of yours actually, with the seed beads and the head pins and things, isn't it? Really lovely kit yours. Yeah, we've got shell pearls, red, white and blue as well. We have red, white and blue shell pearls, and that kit is really, both kits tonight are really, I don't like to say cheap, but really affordable. Really affordable. They are. I thought I could just black it out and go, Ants Day. Got covered in ants today. I need to sort my ants out. No, I was cutting my bush back and they kept going, woo, woo. I was going, all right, get off. Anyway, right then, so we've got lots and lots and lots of treats for you. We've got French wire, we've got fluorite, we've got black spinel. Oh, I tell you, first hour, because of the football last night, we have a hat trick. Yeah, a hat trick. I know we didn't score a hat trick, we only scored 1 goal, and I know all this because I watched it. But hat trick of, get this now, micro-faceted gemstone strands, 3 of them, going under a tenner each. Micro-faceted strands, each one of them under £10, and I'm talking Peridot, I'm talking Smoky quartz, a long lost stranger, and black rutilated quartz, all micro-faceted, all going under £10 in the first hour. Oh. Should we get cracking? Oh, you need to tell me when I'm going to do these things, because all my information on my Nemo thread's over there. Only because Nemo thread's quite specific, and can you see it there? It'll say Nemo. There it is. There it is. No, there, look. There you go. It's only because I like to make sure that I've got, because the threads are all, but thank you, sweetie. The threads are very different. And we'll do the Nemo thread in a minute. Is that okay? It's only because I want to make sure that I know that I've got the right thread description for you, because I get confused sometimes on the threads, especially with the KO, isn't it? KO thread. I get confused between the KO and the Nemo. Those are the 2 I get confused with. But it's all right. I've got me trusted notes. Anyway, natural freshwater cultured pearls. Near rounds in the 7mm. Actually, I'm so sorry. Don't tell me off, everybody. But can I just take me... I'm doing my fitness and I've got my new watch on. Yeah, it's me telling me how far I've walked and how many stairs I've walked up and down. I'm not telling you how far I've walked today. Well, let's have a look. Let's see how far I've walked today. I've done 3,200 steps so far. I've got another about 7,000 to do. Anyway, hi Zena, Sara and team. We deserve to win. We did deserve to win after the Colombians' antics. I totally agree. They were so naughty, that number 5. Oh, I tell you, should have had a red card. Anyway, looking forward to a fab show. Yes, you won't need that. I agree. You won't need to look at the VAR tonight. You won't need any replays because there'll be no penalties here. No, no. Hi, lovely Zena. Well, hello, lovely Bonnie. Arc at me. VAR, are you impressed? I know me football stuff. Zena, you're both looking very summery this evening. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Looking forward to a great show. Hugs. I can do the offside. The offside means when they strike towards the goalie end, right? And if if they strike it and one of their players is in front of the ball, then they're not allowed it. It's offside. If you go to score it, he's in front of the... Exactly. That's what I said. Anyway, so natural freshwater culture. But thank you for that lovely comment. That's nice of Vonnie to say that. But I said you look lovely in that dress as well. Thank you, Vonnie, in beautiful Devon. I'm coming to Devon soon. 1995. Now, this is the thing. Let me take my necklace off, because this necklace I've got on is from our findings, and they look, it's really cute. But here we go. Because we say near round. Now, look, if you saw me in these, let's say, I don't know, at a garden party, or having lunch, as I did with my friend Katie today, from across the way, would you notice they weren't perfect rounds? Would you, Eckers, like? You would not, one believes, and we've got them for 1995. Now, we took a strand very similar to this, 1995, to the wedding exhibition at National Exhibition Centre. The centres are available, as are wedding exhibitions. The average that people thought it was worth was about £250. The lowest was a £120 necklace, and the highest was £2.5 grand. Just saying. And if that doesn't prove the point, we've only got 2 left. Don't take this the wrong way, Mr. Producer, but that's pathetic. Oh, yes, sorry, got to be nice. 2 left, though. 2 left. And as we said, that also proves the point, is that there is no real, genuine, definite price point that people expect to pay for pearl jewellery. Anything there between £120 to £2,500. Carolyn, you stand a chance if you're quick, sweet pea in beautiful East Lothian. And is the weather still beautiful with everybody? Not as beautiful as me. I'm already here, Tom. You don't need to schmooze me. He normally does that when he wants me to come in and somebody's rang in sick. I get a text saying you look beautiful today. I'm like, you can't see me. Yeah, but you still look beautiful. They're so cheeky. Have they sold out? Yeah, yes, okay, darling. I went posh then. Oh, I got videos of the concert. I went to my concert in my local park Saturday. Lance, the guy off Strictly, the singer Lance was there singing. He was with the orchestra. It was ever so good. Ever so good. Yeah, I've got videos to show you later. Come next year, it's really good. I got a little bit tipsy. Made loads of friends. They're all coming to the fireworks, that you need to book. Anyway, fireworks. If you want to come to the... Oh, yeah, you can't. Fireworks championships, you need to come. Brilliant. Brilliant. I've got my Nemo thread ready. Oh, can I have an earring stand, Poppet?
Yes.
Little wolf man. Big wolf man, sorry. Okay. I met my new producer today. Pasco. He's really nice. Pasco. Pasco, my new producer. Thank you. You can't help yourself, can you? You just... Now, these are beautiful. I've got these. They're beautiful. I just wear them as they are. I haven't done anything to them. I know that's lazy, but I don't think they need anything. They're lovely. They're just lovely. Look at that. I mean, you can if you want to. They're silver drop ball earrings. You could just open up the front there, take the little ball off and replace them with something else if you wanted to, couldn't you, Sarah?
Very easily.
Yeah, very easily.
You could, you could use those as little charms if you wanted to,
Yeah.
at the bottom of the earrings.
Yeah.
So you could, use an eye pin, pop your gemstones on, pop the little charm at the bottom, and then pop that on.
I'll tell you what you could hang off the bottom of there. The new dagger beads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. New dagger beads. Now we're talking the new dagger. Even the name's cool, isn't it? Dagger beads. Dagger. From the Czech Republic. We know they're the best, don't we? Anyway, sterling silver. Ball drop earrings. I know it doesn't sound very sexy, but there you go. Ball drop earrings, 4mm, and they're just lovely. You can wear them as they are. I think they're great. I really do. Now, again, I happen to know we don't have many left because these have been terribly popular. They have terribly popular. Price point, and the reason they've been terribly popular. Has anybody heard that song? Heard that song? It's got a H on it, Zena. Wicked, popular. You know the song Popular from Wicked? I've just said from Wicked. What do you want to listen?
Never watched it.
You've never seen Wicked the musical?
No.
Oh, popular. You want to be popular. Do 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 do. It's ever so good. It's ever so good. It's basically a girl telling another girl how to be popular like her. Not very nice, really, but it's very funny. Anyway, those. Can I show them in? Because they're so low. And I'll tell you what these are. Reek comfortable. Like what they be? They be reek comfortable. A bit like I would be on a beach with pole dark. Very comfortable. Oh, I had 3 hours back to back of it the other day. It were lovely. Anyway, 925 sterling silver. And don't they just look lovely as they are? They're so pretty. I wear these so often. Tatiana, my love, she's had 5. Do you know what I think those are good for? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Christmas and birthday. I'm just saying. Because if you got those in one of our lovely gift boxes that we do here at Jewellery Maker, nobody's going to think you spent £5. Are they, Sarah Elvin?
They're certainly not.
They are not.
Definitely not. No.
Let's forget Jewellery Maker for a minute. If joking, I know it's difficult because we all buy from Jewellery Maker and we all love it, but if you were to receive those as a gift, prior to knowing about Jewellery Maker, what would you think somebody would have spent on you? I'd have guessed about £20.
Yeah.
Would you?
Definitely, because I don't think you can walk into a jeweller's and buy anything that's less
No,
than that. So.
I don't think so. Not in sterling silver.
No.
Do you think though about, and the average price to spend on a birthday present is £20 there, you've got a 5 and 15 quid for yourself. 15 quid you could buy yourself 2 bottles of Prosecco. Just saying. Or buy your friend the Prosecco whose birthday it is. Now, hang on, I'm going to put it back in. Now, don't worry, this is the studio sample. You won't get the one that's been in here. I'm not going to whop it back in because it looked like we were only selling one earring and that wouldn't be very helpful, would it? Unless you've just got one earring. Whole thing. Anyway, joking aside, I'd like some more of those for gifts. So that I know I probably won't get any left, but I know there aren't many left. I know. Can I write the code down? Because I think £5 for a birthday present or a Christmas present. They're stocking fillers then. They're stocking fillers. Do you want to do the Nemo thread? Because I can tell you all about Nemo. Where is it though? Where's the Nemo thread? Ah, ha, ha, ha. It's a lovely colour. It's a lovely colour. It's a beautiful silver. Now then, you know we've got the Dagger beads, which are deemed to be, you know, like we've got seed beads, yeah? This is a massive favourite of seed beaders, the Nemo thread. It's not Finding Nemo, it's not a fish. Let's not talk about that. It's beautiful, in fact, and it's in a lovely tone of colour. We thought this first time we've seen this the other day in the silver. It's one of the most popular nylon threads for seed beaders, but it also can be used, now Sara Elvin will like this, for loom weaving.
Yes, indeed.
Off-loom bead stitching and bead embroidery.
Yes.
Do you concur?
I do indeed.
Sara Elvin concurs, and Sara Elvin knows all about those mediums, so she knows her stuff. I might know by research, you know by experience.
That's it, definitely. Yeah.
Big difference.
I think, you know, until you get a different type of medium and you work with it, then, you know, to me, I always like to test out all these mediums because then I can go, actually, this one works for that technique much better than that one.
Yep.
Whereas if you've only got one thread,
yep,
you're stuck with trying to make it work.
Exactly, and actually you don't know any better until you try something different. It's like, I know it's not the same thing, but it's like I've just tied up these bushes next to it on a bamboo cane, and I've always used a certain type of tie. And I've had this new one recommended to me by this lady in the garden shop. Oh my, it's the best thing ever. Yep. It's the best thing ever that I've worked with in the garden, bar none. It's brilliant. It's so delicate on the plants. And now I get it, and I simply could write that down on the packet and go, well, it's this, that, and the next. But until you actually cut it off and try it and work with it, and then you go, oh, this is... And it's ridiculous that like a garden tie like that or a thread can make that much difference to your jewellery and what you love doing and your hobby or your business, but it really can. That's the great thing, and you wouldn't think so, would you? Now, the Nemo thread is in the most beautiful colour, so it's going to be a lovely neutral tone in the silver. It's really strong, super easy to use, does come in different thread sizes and colours, and it's apparently really good if you make fringes and tassels.
Yeah, definitely.
Apparently it's fab for that as well. Yeah. It's durable, it's strong bonded, it's got a single ply thread, and the reason that Sara, I'm guessing, loves it for seed beading as well is because it doesn't untwist or separate. No.
That's it. It's really easy to work with. You can thread your needle very easily when you cut it.
Oh, that's what somebody else said the other day. Yeah, I think it was Fleur said that. Yeah,
because some threads you get, as soon as you cut the thread, all the threads just splay and you can't get them through the beading needle. And, you know, you try all the old technique of, you know, wetting your fingers and trying to wet the end of the thread, and you spend hours.
I know it sounds like, but that can be enough to stop you making it. You get frustrated.
Well, a lot of people find threading needles the most difficult part of actually making a piece of jewellery.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you can do that easily, and it's not going to, you know, split on you, that's perfect.
That's going to be brilliant. Yeah. Now then, can I just confirm? Somebody just messaged the, well, a few of you just messaged the producer saying that can't be for two. Yeah. That means what? £1.22 and £1.23 each. £1.22 and £1.23. Telling you, for 2 reels of the Nemo thread. Now we've got somebody in Oregon, so happy Independence Day to you over there in Oregon. It's a very exciting day, 4th of July, isn't it? Fireworks, celebrations.
It's when all those aliens came down, isn't it?
No, darling, it's not when the aliens came down. That was a movie. Jill, hello. That's not why we're doing it. Stop it. Don't, because you made me panic then. You actually made me think we were set. I'm thinking it is the 4th of July, isn't it? Hi, Zena. I hope after the show the other day you managed to see the picture, pearl and tanzanite matching necklaces made for my daughter's wedding. Oh, no, I haven't seen that yet. Have you sent me a picture? I've not been on very good on Facebook lately. I've not been good on Facebook. I'm not very good on Facebook anyway, am I? I don't like technology. I'm so sorry. If you've sent me a picture, Jill, I will go and have a look, my daughter. Oh, we were talking about this for your daughter and you, when you made for her wedding. Ah, we're talking about this on Sunday. I haven't been on Facebook since, sorry. It's been too hot. It's been too hot to even go on Facebook. I've not been coping, Jill. I'll have a look. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sarah says the presentation of that earring stand was a bit aggressive. Naughty Wolfie. Oh. Oh. Put your bottom lip away. It's not attractive. Put your bottom lip away. Thank you. I'll have a look, Jill. Thank you for sending that through. I asked Jill to send it. She made wedding jewellery for her daughter and her granddaughter. Isn't that lovely? Oh, that's so lovely. I'll have a look later. Sorry. Yeah, I bet everybody there sent me Facebook said, yeah, she's not very good at Facebook, she's rubbish. I like to chat. Give me a ring. I'd rather have a chat. I'm old-fashioned. I'd rather have a chat on the phone. Are you like that, Sarah, or are you quite embrace technology?
No, I'm all right with Facebook, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm okay.
If I had a choice, was it with us or not, I'd be no. If we could have a world with it or without it, I'd be without it. No, no. Pick up the phone, chat to people. We've stopped talking to people. I don't like it. What do you mean I don't even meet people? How do you think people have managed for all these thousands of years to meet people? Honestly, these youngsters, how do you meet people? You meet them in the street. What? First dates I'll go up to, yeah. First dates I will go. No, but I reckon tail end of this year when I've got to the figure I want to be. I'm not, yeah, breaking news, I'm going to go on first dates, but not until I'm ready figure-wise. Yeah. I want to go out with Fred. Or Merlin. I like Merlin behind the bar with his little dicky bow. Quite like him. Anyway, right then, so keep checking out my lovelies. It's going to be a lovely show. If you've got any questions this evening for the lovely Sarah Elvin, she's worked with the Dagger beads. Is it the big... is it the ones that are the earrings, the two? The strand, I do apologise. I like it when you call me Z. Z, Z, I like any of them. Z's my favourite. Pain of your life. I'm just going to mention one thing. When you look at these, just marvel, would you, at the fact that Mother Nature's created those herself. It's not down to us, all being chuffed with ourselves as human beings go that we manufactured that. No, we didn't. The mollusk did. Yes, we got involved when it came to the perfect hand selection of each one, you know, to make a very beautifully put together strand, and that takes a lot of hours of experience actually to select matching to that degree, because although it is organic and although they're natural, they do look as though they equally match, if that makes sense. I know that's a bit of a contradiction in terms, but you know where I'm coming from, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. So it's getting that sort of, because you've got a lovely equal flatness and roundness to those.
Yeah.
And
Same
then the
tone.
colour tone as well,
Exactly.
and the colour play.
Yeah, all of that.
It's all the same, isn't it, all across the strand?
And that is wonderful.
Yeah.
And the lovely thing is you've actually got, you know, a lovely, and those colours, by the way, which now can I just quickly mention, there are only 6 left. Now, we launched these on Sunday, myself and Fleur, and we've only got 6 that forgot to check out their baskets. It was a sellout. So we've got 6 that forgot to check out. And oh gosh, if you're one of those people, you've got these last 5 chances to check out. Completely natural. Fleur and I were saying very generous strand, and it's a particular. Now we've called them pink, but as Fleur and I were saying on Sunday, they're actually more of like a proper oyster pearl as opposed to pink. Would you agree, Sarah?
Yeah.
Looking at those in the studio,
they're definitely an oyster tone, aren't they?
Yeah, they are an oyster tone.
They are so beautiful.
They are.
I'm just thinking mother of the bride.
Oh, no question about it.
No, they are gorgeous.
Can I just say, Sue, darling, you've got them in Warwickshire. Now that I'm over allocated, that means there's too many of you got it in your baskets, and if you all check out, then somebody's going to be like that. So 2 have just checked out. That leaves us with 3. So, Diane, darling, in 5, Julia in County Down, and I know where you live, and Collection South Yorkshire. That's the only one I can do. I know where you live. I think that's the only bit I could. That's my best Irish.
Oh, it's Irish.
Oh, I can tell somebody to shut their.
Shut your mouth.
I can do. Yeah, but are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you said it. They've gone, but well done. They're beautiful. Oh, actually, the strands that I've got coming up next, which is a hat trick after England's performance last night at the football. We've got a hat trick of, now hang on a minute, we're going to have to mention this in case you've just joined us, micro-faceted strands, 3 of them, back to back. Each one of the micro-faceted strands in really popular gemstones going under £10. Yes, way. Star by. Now, Fleur and I were saying on Sunday again, that, and I think Sarah, I've got a sneaky feeling Sarah Elvin's going, I absolutely agree with you both, you know. She might surprise me and go, because she's very honest, Sarah, she might go, no, well, no. I have never expected us to ever be able to get, when I first started here on Jewellery Maker, I never saw a micro-faceted strand because of the work, because of the expertise the expertise that's needed to micro-facet by hand, and then polish separately, 2 different jobs, 2 different techniques. I've actually faceted a smoky quartz myself, which this is, and I had a really big, decent stone, 300 million years old, which I obliterated in less than 5 minutes, and had every one of the gem cutters in hysterics because it was that bad. So I actually first-hand know how difficult this gemstone is to cut and facet. Well, any gemstone. But then to get it in a little teeny, tiny, is this what, 2 by 1 mil? Yep, 2 by 1 mil. I have no idea how they do it, and do it so consistently, brilliantly, because the slightest change in hand pressure, the slightest movement in your hand when you're doing that with a dob stick on the faceting wheel was it's spinning round, you ruin the gemstone, completely ruin the look. Now, when I first started on Jewellery Maker, I was amazed when we got one under 30.
Oh, yeah.
Genuinely. Mm-hmm. To get it under £20 is, in 2018, for any gemstone or microfaceted, is phenomenal. So how you're even contemplating doing a hat trick, I know you're happy about the football, but a hat trick under 10 on these kind of gemstones, hon, shock. Would you agree?
Definitely, definitely for me. I mean, each one of those takes as much work as a large gemstone, but you've got so many more on there.
Because there's additional, it's not just smaller facets, there's more of them.
Yeah, and also the time it's going to take to do that, because you can't rush that process. You can literally have to be so precise on every single one of those. Then you've got to try and get a drill hole through them. So, and then strand it onto a temporary strand.
Yeah.
And if you had, 10mm gemstones, there'd maybe be 30 on a strand.
Exactly.
But because they're that small, you've got
hundreds. That's what I mean. There is zillions time more work and time and effort and real expertise. That's the only way I can put it. Real expertise. Now, stunning smoky quartz. Now, if you put those with those delicious oyster pearls we've just had, they would go beautifully. I've also got the most adorable Peridot and, surprisingly, black rutilated quartz coming up in these little teeny tiny. Look at that quality. Remember as well, smoky quartz is the only type 2 gemstone in the quartz family, i.e. meaning eye clean to the naked eye. The only one. And it's beautiful. Now, what I like using smoky quartz with is actually abalone, goes beautiful with peacock pearls, absolutely beautifully. And also, if you're looking to do like a, let's say, a monochrome design, but you don't want it quite as harsh as the black, i.e. a black spinel, black onyx, black agate, actually opt for a smoky quartz and you've got a more subtle monochrome design. Do you think that as well, Says?
I do. I really love using smoky quartz just to soften things up. So maybe you've got a brighter tone gemstone, or even a really sort of soft sort of blush pearl or something like that, and you want something just gentle to go against it without being too harsh, then that for me,
it's lovely,
I would use.
Yeah. Now I've just snuck that in with the Peridot, just to show you how beautifully those two go together. You might not think it, but look at that. Isn't that lovely? I love smoky quartz. It's such a shame that there seems to be a little bit of a drought of smoky, well, not a drought, but it seems to have disappeared almost. Now, there you go. That, look at me. You've just given me a stutter and I don't even have one. Have one even. I've got to start pronouncing my H's better. We Brummies don't. We seem to be forgotten that there's a H in the vocabulary. Can I just say as well, those of you messaging in saying we've spelled Independence Day wrong, no, we've done a play on it. Independence, as in a pendant. We haven't spelt it wrong. Well, we have, but we spelt it intentionally wrong, so that it's Independence. Hey? So it's not, I mean, I know we do make our fair share of spelling mistakes, but today's actually not well, it's a meant spelling
Play
on words.
Yes.
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 So in case you're thinking, because I'm the first, I'll come in, honestly, I'm a nightmare to these. Like, can you spell that right? Can you put the apostrophe S in? They're like, oh, really? Like, yeah, get it right. Get it right. But yeah, independence as in a pendant. Hope that's okay. Anyway, micro-faceted, smoky quartz, $6.95. If you don't mind me saying, and I'm going to say it anyway, even if you do, that is ridiculous. Ridiculous, but in a good way, in a positive way for you. $6.95. Now then, that's not checking out quick enough for me. I think people are you still out in the garden? Now I'm hoping you've got the app outside, because you can tap the app and check out. I know it's hot. I know it's hot. I know, well, assuming you got it hot. My stepdad was down in Dorset, said it was quite cloudy today. Said it was quite cloudy. He was about to go and, retreat his gate.
It was cloudy this morning in London.
Was it? Oh, no, it's been lovely and sunny up here all day.
I was threatening thunder showers
on
the weather app. Yes.
Oh.
But then they've moved them all, so maybe it'll be thunder and lightning overnight.
Oh, I hope so, because whilst we haven't had a ban, my grass has gone brown. Yeah. You know, and I don't want to put the sprinkler on. Oh, I thought my water company had like a drone the other day. I've never had a text off my water company, and I've had a house for a long time, right? I have not watered my grass, and I went out the other night about 9 o'clock at night. I thought I'm going to have to sprinkle it. I'm going to have to sprinkle it for a minute, because it's just the second I went out with my sprinkler, I got a text saying just be careful about on your water. I thought, honestly, I thought I actually was looking for a drone. So I thought, what the? And bearing in mind, don't anybody ever go at me, because I do live on my own, so I hardly, every other day with the dishwasher, a couple of loads a week of the washing machine. I don't have kids, I don't have a paddling pool, I'm ever so good, I don't use much water. And I was just going to put the sprinkler on for 5 minutes. But I haven't done it yet, and honestly, I didn't, because I looked up and I was like, I proper thought I was being looked at. It was literally, because it said SSW, I thought, who's this? And it was South West Water or wherever it was. I was like, oh, South Staffs Water, that was it, SSW. And I was like, so I literally put it back in the shed. I went, ooh, okay. I was like, ooh. Well, proper, I was thinking, where's that drone? Where's that drone? I like the name drone. It goes back to, it makes me think of droid. Anyway, so yeah, don't tell me off, I didn't. I was like, oh. It was my watering can instead, because you can use a watering can. Yeah. Yeah, they said, don't use sprinklers, don't use hoses, use a watering can. I went, oh, okay then. Get my watering can out then. Takes ages though. Walking up and down the garden. Anyway, Peridot. Is this the right? I've got the right one here. Yes. These are from China. Shanghai, love. Oh, bless him. He's having a little moment. I think he's getting Shanghai and Shanghai confused. My producer. Bless him. He can't be good at everything. 8 carats of micro-faceted peridot in a little 2mm. Now, these aren't graduated. They're all the same size. And if you love stitching your gemstones into, let's say, shibori, these are perfect. If you like I think peridot in shibori. Because we've got colours of shibori very similar to this, actually. All ones with greens within them, haven't they? Haven't we?
We've got quite a few with the sort of greens. The green tones, we've got the greens and the blues and the greens and the oranges.
Sadly, no names come to mind at the moment, but yes, we do.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of them.
No, I can't either.
Yeah. Now then, you might be thinking, surely they can't do that at $6.95 as well, but yes, we can. Do you know what I like about those? Is, hang on a second, I'm just making sure. Are they faceted? Can I just double... Have I got... It's not this strand here. I've got two... Is it those? I think it might be those. I need to make sure I've got the right ones here, because I don't think I've got... I think these are the ones... Yeah, I didn't think that was right. Anyway, can I just show you this, because I think I had the wrong one. That's the right one. That's it. That's it. Those are the ones. Sorry about that. I thought I got them wrong. But yeah, micro-faceted peridots, a little micro-faceted 2mm. And this is the lovely thing, and I'll keep saying this. You know, like if you want to go out at night and you want your jewellery to perform, go for a Peridot. Because Peridot still glow, still show that beautiful green off at night time. So if you want to look a bit, if you want to wear somebody of an evening.
Peridot and spinel.
Peridot and spinel. Why would you put Peridot and spinel together, Mr. Wolf?
Because you've got the blackness of spinel and it does that.
Not because they're the same birthstone then. It does that. Thanks for that. So not because they're the same birthstone.
Are they?
Yes, August.
Oh. Here we go. I'm trying to help.
You are very helpful. You're trying. He's trying. But yeah, look at that. He's right though. Look at him. He's absolutely right. Look at that. He's right. And spinel, I think it was last year, got added as an official birthstone. Last year, I believe. The unofficial birthstone for August was sardonyx. Thought I'd add that in there as well, just in case we're learning about gemstone. Right then, now I promise you a hat trick. How many in a hat trick?
3.
Yes! 3. How many have we had?
2.
How many left?
1.
1. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, Harry Kane. He's brilliant, isn't he? I like him, Harry Kane.
Yeah.
He's amazing. But his price has just gone up. Okay, don't give me too many football stats because I've got my limits. I enjoyed the game, but I'm now not suddenly want to talk about football, just the one game. Who is it?
Yeah.
He's really good.
Oh, is
He's
he?
a good
He can
footballer.
kick the ball very well.
Yeah. He scored. He's good.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, he scored. So then, those of you that don't like football, should we try and be a football-free zone from now on? I just got excited at the football last night, and I don't like it. I really enjoyed it. So anyway, black rutilated, fascinating quartz. Beautiful these are. These really are lovely. Can I just put those... I'll tell you what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put those there, and I'm going to just get you to have a little zoom in, because the quality of these is superb. Cheers. There you go, look. So it's a transparent quartz with those black rutilated inclusions. Fascinating needle-like, hair-like growths within. And they're ranging from sparse to, well, quite parallel to thick. Can you see the darker ones there? They're denser, they're crisscrossed, and everything in between. So unique in their rutile inclusions. Stunning, stunning clarity for those that don't have the inclusions. And I mean, that is Mother Nature's monochrome on her own, isn't it? That's where she's made actually a monochrome strand of her own. And again, to have 2 mil rounds of black rutilated, micro-faceted, in a full 30 centimetre strand as well. The quality of those is exceptional, truly. Look at those, they're amazing, they are. Yeah, we've got a lot of collectors coming through actually for those, not surprised at all. $6.95, that is amazing. Excuse me, mister? Are we allowed to say yet? Are we allowed to say? Are you sure? We're allowed? Okay. Has anybody ever heard... In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do a texting. If you would like to... Oh, you can message in live through the Jewellery Maker website or app, but message in on text in on 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. Do you know the name of what is deemed to be in the industry one of, if not the best gemstone cutting houses in the world? Not just gemstones, but I'll give you a clue, cameos. Okay, text in. We'll see if anybody knows. And then I'll give you the big announcement. So excited. Right then, so we'll show you the black spinel that lovely Mr. Wolf has just asked me to show. Beautiful black spinel, a black spinel that we just love working with day in, day out. It's one of our most favourite gemstones, one of our most I would say in jewellery making, Sarah, because of its reputation in the industry, because of it being a birthstone, because of it being that lovely, every time you want a jet black, it's perfect. If you want your jewellery to sparkle, which most of us do, does that as well. It's just one of the most easily usable gemstones, isn't it?
It is, and it's one of those that you just reach for because you know it's reliable,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
durable,
Yeah.
it's going to sparkle, it's going to give you everything you want out of a black gemstone.
There's just it's just every tick box you could imagine. You know, does it sparkle? Yes. Is it black? Yes. Is it hard wearing? 8 on the Mohs hardness scale? Yes. Does it look great? Yes. And is it affordable? Yeah. Is it everything you want? Normally those tick boxes would mean you'd get something expensive, not on Jewellery Maker. $6.95. Now imagine, my director's just gone, what? Imagine that with those black rutil. You go with those black rutilated quartz. We've just done micro-faceted, really top grade black rutilated, broken up with those black spinel. That would look superb, wouldn't it? And it looks very dressy, equally as casual.
That's it. And you know, it for me, that's just such a classic everyday piece of jewellery. But it could be a necklace that you wear every day.
Exactly.
That you have a beautiful pendant that you put on when you go out at night.
Yeah.
That you have maybe a stud-style pair of earrings that you wear during the day, but then you've got your beautiful longer line earrings for the evening.
Just looks great.
Yeah, it's so versatile, that combination.
And so wearable.
Yes.
There's some things that we put on, don't we? We've all got that jewellery that we've made in our jewellery box that we put it on. We think, oh, can I get away with that today with this? No, and it comes up. I don't think you ever do that with black spinel, do you?
No.
I've never taken a black spinel and think, oh, that doesn't work. Never, not once. And I can't actually say that about these bracelets that I love. These, I mean, these just go with it. I wear these all the time from Jewellery Maker. I don't know if, I think they've all gone, but these 3-tone and 1-tone ball bracelets, stretchy, they're just superb. But again, we bring you spaces like this all the time, but they're so wet. I wear these all, they're my go-to bracelet now. Yeah, I love them. Now then, pearls, 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 pearls. What's the best way to finish off pearls?
French wire.
French wire, you see, she must have known what I was saying. French wire, she went, yeah. French wire or the wire tip guardians.
Yes.
Gives you a professional finish.
It does, and it makes, you know, that part of the design, which is where it gets the wear and tear from the clasp, much stronger and more durable, so you're not going to have to restrand your pearls because your silk is protected.
It gives you a da 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 da. Da 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 da. It gives you an extra force field. May the force be with your jewellery. What? No, there's that force field that they have that he has to go and Luke has to go and do it, doesn't he? Thing. You know in Star Wars, the first one, they have to break there's a force field. I know it's may the force be with you, but there's a force field, isn't shield thing? Isn't there? Can I get a glass of water because I'm struggling?
Oh.
And this is French wire,
Yeah. This is French. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, bring me back. Reel you back in, see? That was in Star Wars then, mate. But joking aside, it is like an extra, it's a force field, a shield. To the bit, because every time you open your clasp, every time you put your little jump ring connector in, it takes a bit of stress and strain.
That's it.
To be frank,
that's the section of your bracelet that's moving all the time. It's going to literally where if your bracelet's moving round your wrist, that clasp and jump ring are moving within those loops all the time.
absolutely right. Sorry, Sarah.
Yeah.
Just trying to get some. Thank you, Lucy. Sorry, I've got a bit of a frog in one's throat. But yeah, so this is beautiful French wire. We do it in different gauges actually. This is 0.6 mil, and 20 pieces of this at 12 inches long, which is actually 30 centimetres. So we worked out the other day, sure Fleur said that it was something like, I'm sorry to keep referring back to Fleur, which is that I was on with her on Sunday, and these stats are all staying in my head. About 300 pieces of jewellery you could make there.
Yes.
That's a lot, isn't it?
I know, and it's one of those things that, you know, you think, you look at it and you think, you know, that's surely not going to get that much from that. But you are,
but you do.
use so little.
Because you're only using like a centimetre at each end, don't you, to loop round.
Yeah, so
it goes a long way.
It does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so each one of those, if you're using, are they 30 centimetres, did you say?
Yeah, there's 20 at 12 inch, which 12 inch is about 30 centimetres.
So 30 centimetres is 15 pieces of jewellery, times 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's your 300.
Your 300, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? When you look at that little sort of, like, the little bail there, and you think 300 pieces of jewellery, you having a laugh? No, that's realistic. That's genuine. We do them in gold, we do them in silver, and that's plated, by the way. So this is gold coloured silver plated copper French wire, 0.6mm gauge, and last few chances to get these. Beautiful French wire. You don't just use it on your pearl jewellery, but it is expected on pearl jewellery.
That's it. It's one of those things that, you know, people are looking for. If they know about pearl knotting and having pearls knotted onto silk, that's the one thing you're going to look for. Around where the clasp is, you're going to look for that finish.
Exactly.
And it's either going to be, the traditional method is to use the French wire.
Yeah.
We do have the wire guardians that go near the clasp, but this is the traditional way of doing it, and it's what's expected.
Yeah. Speaking of which, pearl knotting. Now, last Sunday, Fleur and I launched her latest second edition of the pearl knotting DVD. Now, I think definitely over 1,000 sold last Sunday. We got the last few hundred, and I'm talking few, on Saturday at 10 o'clock, aren't we? Saturday at 10 o'clock, the last few chances to get, with Fleur, her DVD. Her brand new pearl knotting DVD. But a lot of people saying, oh, but I missed it, I didn't know. Don't worry, Saturday at 10 o'clock, we have the last few chances. Okay. So $4.90, a fiver. And again, according to most of our jewellery makers, they will say if you are thinking about learning with your new pearl knotting DVD, either the first or the second edition, if you are thinking about learning that technique, you really do, and you're serious about it, you need to get French wire into your stash.
Yeah, that's it, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, this couple sound lovely in Greater Manchester. Valerie and Cyril. Valerie and Cyril, hello. You sound lovely. Oh. Right then, I'll tell you what, you just sound lovely. We are about to give you a sensational late show star by. Hello, my lovelies. Right then, we have got in 3 different colourways now for you. Rivet. Rivet.
This is riveting, this is.
Thank you.
Hey.
Which colour are we starting with? Silver plate. Oh, silver plated, please. Now then, I've seen Gemma Crow work with these. You know when you have like, let's say you love your polymer clay, yeah, and you do a polymer clay sort of spherical bead, yeah, and you can bake these with them in, and you put these in, you know, like when you know when you might have seen on Jewellery Maker when we have the sort of round rondelle amber charms, and they've got the silver section in the middle that you thread onto a charm bracelet or necklace. Yeah? Well, you can use these rivets for those in your polymer clay beads. Aye? Can't you?
You can.
And that will be the centre to your charms on your polymer clay.
I certainly would. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm liking that.
And the thing is, depending on what colour polymer clay you're working with, then you might want the rose gold, you might want the yellow gold, you might want the silver. If only we had all 3. If only we had all 3. Well, just keep your eyes open, we'll see what happens. Silver plated brass bead rivets. And you are allowed to say that when you get them home. You are allowed to open the packet, rivet, if you want to. It's very enjoyable, rivet. I don't tend to do a frog going up the stairs. No, I don't tend to do a frog. I might do it though. Oh, my postman today. Can I just tell you, I've had the neighbour over the road, his car parked on my drive because he's having an extension for 10 weeks and I've got a double drive. And I said, park on my drive if you want. He went, you sure? Lovely, sexy white BMW. I thought, make me look good. The cars are available. So the postman today came up to me and he said, I've got to ask. I said, go on, have you got a new fella? I said, no, why? Well, whose is that car? I said, it's the neighbours over them round. He went, oh, I thought you got a new phone. I was so excited for you. I went, no. What's that? He said, I'm sorry to be... I said, no, it's fine. I said, but I'm not pulled. It's his car over there. Pardon? My postman. I hope he's not interested. He's got a wife. Is he not interested? Oh, he's clearly interested in what's going on in my house. He wanted to know whose the car was. I thought that was quite sweet, actually. I thought, oh, bless him. Anyway, you get 10 of them, get a 10 pack. They're 7x3 mil, perfect for your charm centres. Certainly, and again, if you use them for something else, would you let me know? Have you ever used them, Sarah?
I've used rivets before in leather.
Oh, of course, that's the other thing they use for leather.
Yeah, so you can punch a hole into your leather, and then if your leather is a softer leather, or even if it's a harder leather, just to reinforce that hole that you've punched into there.
I've forgotten about that.
And then so you can lace through those, and then you can sort of connect pendants together and things like that.
Forgot about that. That's why we have our guest designers that can go, what about this? And you're like, oh yeah. Is that right? Oh, sorry, that was attractive. Is that right? Right, washerwoman. £1.95. Wow, that's terribly good. Terribly riveting. That's impressive though, isn't it?
It is, because there's a lot of work goes into making that.
Well, can you imagine somebody saying, right, could you make us, I tell you what, Sarah Elvin, here's Jewellery Maker here, would you kindly make us some beautiful brass bead rivets that you can use in polymer clay and leather? We'd like 10 of them, we want them in a specific size, we'd like them all to match, and we'd like you to silver plate them as well. And for your time and effort, Sarah Elvin, we are willing to pay you, well, let's face it, we've had to put a little bit on top of £1.50? £1.95?
I think I'm busy that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We haven't told you what day yet, Sarah.
I'll be every day.
Every day. Right, so not prepared to make them for £1.95 then? No. I mean, I don't know how we make them for £1.95, let alone sell them for £1.95.
I know, just the material cost and the time involved.
Well, your
surely.
time.
Yeah.
Well, your time.
Yeah.
Your time alone, as a human being, doesn't warrant 10 for £1.95. Does it? I wouldn't wash a mug up for £1.95. No.
What, one mug?
I don't like washing up. Dishwasher. No, I don't do washing up. Oh no. No, put it in the dishwasher.
Well, I don't mind washing up.
Ugh.
Yeah, vacuuming's worse.
Oh, I'd rather vacuum than wash up. Oh, no. What is that? Is that a fly? Because it's a flipping... It's like a pterodactyl.
No, I think it's
seriously,
just
do one.
Very big fly.
He's huge. He's been like eating. I think he's at the MD, Andrew. He's massive. Sorry, but he's a bit big, him. Well, when you see a fly, you feel like you itch, don't you? Feel like that? I feel when I've seen a fly. I'm not keen on flies because you don't know where they've been, do you? What they've been up to. Anyway, now, everything the same, apart from the colour. So, the same design, same size, 7x3 mil, same number, 10 of them, and we're going to give you the same price because we feel that we don't know whether you're going to want silver, gold or rose gold, and we think you should be able to pay the same for each colour, really. £1.95 for those rivets. Is there anybody messaged in for any other things they use them for? Other than leather and... Has anybody messaged in about the gemstone cutting location? Ah. Nikki! Hi, Zena, Sarah, and Fab JM. We haven't got them in tonight.
Hey.
I'm joking. Did you see my message on your presenter page? No, I didn't, darling. As I said earlier, it's been too hot for me to go into the study where my Facebook is. I don't want to do it on my phone. I don't like it. I will. I'll tell you what, when I go home tonight, after I've watched a certain programme, which I'm really embarrassed to say I'm thoroughly loving at the minute, I'll do it. Can I do it in the morning? I'll tell you what, I'll do it in the morning. I'll do it in the morning, I promise. I'll do it. Have you sent me a picture of your meerkats and things? Your charms, your bead charms, have you? I'll have a look. I promise I'll have a look. You can make... Sarah Lynn, hadn't thought of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sarah Lynn and Swarovski beads with these two. And in this hot weather, you don't have to put the oven on like polymer. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because it's Sarah Lynn.
Of course, yeah, you won't have to put the oven on, will you?
It air dries, doesn't it?
Ah, Sarah Lynn.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think of Sarah. Say this is what I need you. Sarah Lynn and Swarovski. So I'll give you the rose gold as well, because we've done the silver, we've done the gold, and it's got to do the rose gold as well. That's a great idea. Sarah Lynn, thank you. You didn't put your name on, so I can't thank you in person, can I? Can I just say, after the break, we're bringing you not one, but 2 kits, and we are bringing you the lovely new patriotic colours. For those of you that perhaps your flag is red, white and blue like us, and I don't know, France, England, well, United Kingdom, New Zealand, America.
Yeah, there's lots of flags with red, white and blue.
Loads of flags, aren't there?
Yeah.
Did I say France? I
You
did say
did.
France, I think, yeah. £1.95. Lucy, thank you. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat, it jumped in. I think it was because it was riveting. Rivet. Did rivet and then I got a frog in my throat, didn't I? Doing an impression of a little froggy. Now then, red, white and blue, red, white and blue, red, white and blue, large and small dagger beads coming up after this really short break.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hello.
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 Mwah. Mwah. Oh. Oh, I wonder what that was then. It's your thread.
So that's my preparation.
Your preparation. Right then, we are all feeling, especially here in the, well, I think especially in the United States of America today, I would imagine patriotic with the Independents Day. And we're certainly, for those of us that like the football, feeling very patriotic after squeezing through to the quarterfinals the football last night. And so we thought we'll go patriotic with both of our kits in this first hour because we've gone red, white and blue on the most beautiful, it's the graduated shell pearls that we love. But first, now don't you be giving me daggers.
I shan't.
Because I'm going to give you daggers. Hey, you might be thinking, what are you talking about? These are called daggers. Dagger beads. Check dagger beads. And they're ace. And the good news is we're not just bringing you one parcel. We're actually bringing you 3 of the small and 3 of the 6. And they are gorgeous, the dagger beads. They are... Oh, please tell me I brought my tweezers over. Are the tweezers over there? Come on, where's me tweet? Oh, I've got them. Sorry, everybody, I've got them. Sorry, you can't get the stuff. Sorry, peeps. Now then, they're like it's like working with the elderly. Not you, Sarah. Me. Sarah's thinking, oh, what charming, Zena. No, I'm talking about myself, Sarah. So these are your check dagger beads. To my knowledge, this is the first time we've had these on in these colourways.
Yeah, I've never seen them on air before, so.
Have we had dagger beads at all? Or is this the first time? Can anybody tell us? We don't think we've seen dagger beads before, let alone in these colours.
I ain't seen them.
You ain't seen them? No, my friend over there on camera, he ain't seen them.
I ain't seen them nowhere.
Yeah, Mark Smith's been raving about these. I think there might be a bit of dagger bead envy.
Oh dear, oh dear. I hope I haven't stepped on his toes.
Of course you haven't.
Sorry, Mark.
Of course you haven't. But it's like us when we see a presenter with something else that we want. It's like envy. I had chair envy when I went to the concert on Saturday. People that had their... Somebody had a couch. Him and his girlfriend. It was like a couch. I went, oh!
Was it one of those sort of blow-up couches? Or was
No, it was just like a proper seat couch. Oh, it was ace. Then they'd got ones with... tables and all sorts. Right. But anyway, so the check. Now, as soon as we say a check bead, we all go, oh, because we know that the Czech Republic bring, well, the Czech beads are a bit special, aren't they?
They're very special.
They're a bit posh, very well made. And we have got, I've got to say, the most beautiful colours. I'll run through the 2 sizes with you. These are the smaller ones. They're the 3x11mm as standard, and you get roughly 50 in each parcel. And in the colours, we've got, as you can see here, the Crystal AB, with the Aurora Borealis, and then we've got the opaque Charlotte Blue, it's a lovely name, and then in the red it's the Ruby, so that's the Ruby colours in the 3x11mm, so that's 150 smaller dagger beads there, yeah, and then on this side, oh sorry, there's the larger ones, there's the, oh hang on a second, we haven't even lined them up, sorry, there's your Charlotte Blue, there's your Ruby, and there's your AB, and then turning this way, we've got this little, oopsie-daisy, this little escapee here. Come here, you. Not the easiest thing to pick up in tweezers. We've got in these are the larger check beads. They're 16x5mm, and you get 25 there, so that's 75. So by my calculation, that's 225 dagger beads there.
Crikey.
Crikey, it is a fair few. And the dagger beads are a type of drop bead, as you can see, which are then top drilled side to side. So if I can show you that, look. So top drilled, hang on a second. Is the camera being naughty? Oh dear me. That camera can play up when it feels like it, honestly.
I know. Maybe it's the heat.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's affecting us all. So there you go. There's the drop style dagger bead. And you can see why it's called a dagger bead, can't you? And then when you turn that to the side there, look, you can see that it's beautifully top drilled right through the centre from side to side. You can get them in all different finishes, all different colours. You can get them standard, necktie, fact. And you can see, I love that. I mean, that looks like the necktie variety, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like a little necktie. So you've got them, just to go through the larger colours, you've got the chalk white that I'm holding there. You've got in the larger ones here, you've got this beautiful, my favourite, the light cyan, which I think is fantastic. And then we've got the opaque Charlotte Blue matching in the large and the small. So you've got the Charlotte Blue in both. You've got the Crystal AB in the chalk white, and then you've got the light cyan in the large and the ruby in the smaller. But actually, that's lovely to have the different ranges, isn't it?
It is. It is. And it was just, it was an absolute joy when these were sent to me. They were sort of sent as an extra special add-on to what I already had.
Oh, that's a bit special then.
Yes, so I got told there was another little parcel of goodies coming towards me.
Excellent. Well, we're never going to say no to that, are we?
We are not at all.
Right then, sit yourselves down because I think you're going to be shocked by the price. And I've done my competitive research today. I know for a fact we're competitive. 6p per dagger bead.
Goodness me.
Per parcel, £2.16. Now I looked earlier and they were about £4.5, £5. But I think, in fact, if you search for dagger beads now, I think at the top, when it came back, I think they were averaging about £4.60, £4.25, £4.50. Wow. And we're at £2, was it 16? What's wrong? We've not got enough. No, that's what he's panicking about. Yeah. I started with 199. Single figures already. Well, I want to say single figures, I mean double figures. I mean under 100 left of the red, white and blue. Now, obviously, a lot of you going mad for those. Esther's having 2, Collection Merseyside's having 2, Barbara's having 2, Brenda's having 2, oh gosh, Collection Aberdeen's having 2, Denise in Kansas is winning with 3. Happy Independence Day. Christina in the Channel Islands is having 2, Collection Greater London's having 2. Mary's having 2, Esther's had 2, oh goodness me, Sue's, everybody's having 2 each. Are they lovely to work with?
They are.
Good drill hole?
Lovely sized drill hole. I mean, if you wanted to put these onto elastic, you could do.
Ooh.
You can put your head pins through them, no problem at all.
Right.
Even your larger scale head pins will go through these, absolutely no problem. Yes.
Fantastic.
Because the drill hole is really substantial, which allows you, if you are doing woven pieces with your seed beads, like I've done for the designs, it means that you can get your thread through several times.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Anne's just said, good evening, it's my youngest's birthday today. He's 30, and he's your youngest? Oh, you don't look that old, Anne. How does the time go so quickly? Sarah, wonderful designs.
Oh,
happy birthday to your youngest, yes. 34.
I've got a 16-year-old who's left school. How's that happened? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's got they do grow so, so quickly. The years just fly past. He's going to college. Yes, he's going off to college now.
Is he?
He went today for his first induction lesson. Yes. I think, it is sad, but, he's growing up. He's becoming a young man.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I can participate in these chats. I've got no idea. Well, I don't. I've got nothing to go on, have I? I'm like, Sarah looks at me and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. You put that message back on. Do you put that message back on? I hadn't even read it. Tom, oh, for goodness sake, please, will you put the message back on? Actually, Nikki. Yes, Zena, I sent you the photo of my bag charm zoo. Tomorrow is okay. Oh, thank you, sweet pea. Thank you. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
You like mine and Tom's mum.
I'm like yours and Tom's mom.
Oh,
How old are you? How old are you?
37.
37, so I'd have been 10. So I'm not like your mum, am I? This is what I'm up against. I would have been 10. Stop casting those aspersions on me. That's the cheek of them, Sarah.
I know.
I bet that's exciting for you as well.
Yeah.
Going off to college.
I know. Scary for me, I think.
Well, yeah, it is. I think it's that you're proud of them because they're flying the nest, but then equally you're going to miss them, but you want them to progress. Yeah. And I must be such a mixture of emotions.
It is. It's very strange. Yeah. And sort of sending him off to his prom and things like that, and going to buy that first suit and all those sorts of things. Yeah.
Oh, bless. Right then, now how many? Anne, be quick on those. You got those in your basket. Don't forget to check out Anne, otherwise you're not going to get them, sweet pea. Now, Susan, Caroline, Anne, Collector, Wendy, Hannah, Jenny, Joan, Leslie's on the phone, Peridot, oh, great names on the phone, Paul's on the phone, Anne's on the phone, Sheila's on the phone, Joan's on the phone, Mary's on the phone, Kathleen's on the phone. If you're watching now, just joined us thinking, I want dagger beads, but I've not bought from Jewellery Maker and I don't know how. Well, we're very kind to you. We'll leave the phone number, the free phone number at the bottom of the screen all the time, 0800, there it is, 6444 655. Just dial it. Pre-dial it in your phone, put it into Jewellery Maker if you want. It's dead easy then. Press option 1 when it gets answered, straight through to the call centre based in the UK. Also, JewelleryMaker.com if you don't particularly want the other half to know what you're buying or just don't want to talk to anyone. Or you can, if you love your technology like Sarah, I'm like, ooh, tap the app. watch the app. I don't buy on the app, but I watch on the app.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. I like to chat. It's like, really? Really? Right, then how many left, sweetie, did you say? Okay, we had 199, and I do have some lovely matching. I've got the white Mayukis coming up in the matte and the opaque. I've got some lovely bead cap head pins, and I've also got matching shell pearls. Shall I show you matching shell pearls? You know how how you asked me to ask Marie and the buying team to get some more of those graduated ones that went like that? Got them.
Yes, how lovely.
Look, shell pearls in red, white and blue, graduated. I mean, that's just ready to rethread. Add in some of those that you could either add some of those dagger beads or some of the seed beads, Mayukis that we've got coming up, or some spacers, or just strand those as a pearl knot.
I'm just looking at the white and the red, the white and the blue together, which just goes to your top. I would just alternate them, make a necklace.
Or I'd actually alternate all three colours in proper go patriotic. Because when I was stood at my concert at Saturday singing "Land of Hope and Glory," I needed these.
You did.
Let's do red, white and blue, shall we? I am patriotic. I am proud. I don't have a flag outside my house because I just think it, you know. Oh. No, but I'm proud of where I live. I don't think there's anything wrong with that,
No,
do you?
not at all.
I'm very, very patriotic. I love going to my concerts. I love going to my outdoor with my picnic and having the Spitfire flyer and they'll always. I love it all, I do. I think it's great. Celebrate where you live. Why not? People are too scared to celebrate it. Celebrate it. So red, white and blue. Just, do you know whether it's your flag or not? It's just a lovely combination of colours, I think, red, white and blue.
It is.
I don't know whether it's because we've grown up with it as our flag. I don't know, but...
I just think that's very summery as well, that combination.
Yeah, it'd be lovely if they were a bit longer and just stay on my hand. But they graduated from, size-wise, from 6 to 10 mil. So they start at the 6 mil there, and then they go up and up and up and up and up to the central, which is 10 mil. And you've got them in red shell pearl, white shell pearl, and this is classed as an indigo blue. And also, they're going to go great with your dagger beads, but they're also going to go great with the Mayuki 8s and 11s that we've put with them, with the... Shall I show you those? Yeah, so you get all of those 3 strands, which I think are really lovely colours.
They are.
They're really pretty. And then, great kits these today.
They are lovely.
Well, we've got to look after you before you go on your holidays for like 9 years. No, then, can I just... She's not really going for 9 years, it's 6 weeks. Just feels like 9 years to us when we don't have her. So then we've got the size 8s and the 11s. These are your 8s. And the 8s are in matte white, 22 gram tube, and the opaque white are in size 11 in the 23 gram tube. So very generous. Those are your 11s. Okay, and then we've got these. Oh my word, you've got about 100 of these. We hardly ever see these. These are your fabulous, what we class as a bead cap head pin. And I'll tell you what, if you want to make the stamen inside of flowers, that is one of the most fantastic head pins you can use, aren't they?
It is. It is, and it's so easy to make, you know, those stamens and you know, having that finished detail.
Exactly.
It's so easy to work with as well. Whether you want to keep them central.
Yep.
Or whether you want to, like I have with the I've made my own shepherd's hooks. I've actually tipped those decorative ends forward. To sort of almost create a different direction.
Yeah. Also, as well, if you think about, I know last year we did some lovely, because some of our guest designers did the most beautiful, like Keshan did the poinsettia DVD, and Joe Barclay-Logie did the seed bead DVD in flowers. Again, perfect for that. Also, a lot of you recently have been talking about under the sea designs, and they do make the most lovely, dare I say, jellyfish-esque additions to under the sea jewellery as well. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what, I saw a documentary with David Attenborough the other night showing the actual Portuguese man of war. Oh, I wouldn't like to be sung by one of them. Oh, they are the baddest, naughtiest, evilest jellyfish.
And
you know? Have you
the
seen
stings
them?
go on forever, don't
it's
they?
bad, man. Don't want to go near one of them. Now then, bubble style. Excuse me. This isn't the one that we said was supposed to go under £20, you little monkey. Now, can we explain what we mean by, or do we still have it, the bubble style bracelet? Because, but what, in fact, we'll ask our guest design, what does bubble style mean, Sarah?
It basically means that all the beads sort of tessellate together to look like bubbles.
Do you mean like this one?
Yes.
We found it. Or Michael found it. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, darling. And it's a really popular style of jewellery, isn't it?
It is. And it's, you know, it's just because they move so beautifully.
Yeah, they make a lovely noise, don't they, as well?
Yeah.
And if we can just show, because that might be a bit, you might look at that and think that's a bit much. So Sarah's gone for the other, which I think is, can I borrow that?
Yeah.
It's on a stretch shake. Can I I'd better not stretch it just in case.
Hopefully.
No, I better not stretch it because I always panic and think, but actually,
it should be set.
I like that because you've made a few less on there and I think that looks really lovely for it.
I didn't want to cut the head pins down, so that's why I've rolled the head pins. That just gives it a little bit more freedom to move.
Oh, that's because there's 50mm in length on those head pins, isn't there?
So that gives the sort of beads a little bit more space between them. Whereas if I just created a loop,
Oh, I like that.
they would be a lot more sort of tessellated to each other.
I really like that design. I'd say I'd wear that. That's my kind of jewellery.
It's easy, isn't
Yeah,
it? And it's got movement and noise to it.
Tactile noise, movement. It's really and we do like to try and get movement into our jewellery if we can, don't we?
Yeah, because it just means that the light plays beautifully across the head pins and the pearls in there, the shell pearls.
Well, because of those head pins, you're actually getting texture and movement, which are the two things that we love to get into our jewellery.
Yeah, definitely.
So you made a simple stretchy, if you don't mind me saying, with the seed beads.
Yes.
And then bubble style with the bead cap head pins and with your shell pearls. Yeah, that's great. What a lovely, lovely design. And now then the kit, bubble style sweet kit. We've actually got a decent number for the late show. So that means, but we kind of knew, when we get any kit under £20, almost regardless of what's in it, they're always really popular because, you know, £20. I mean, I left £16 under the front doormat today for my window cleaner. He'll be there 10 minutes.
I know.
£16 to clean my windows.
I had to leave the boys £10 last night for fish and chip supper.
Oh! I think I'd rather have the chips than have my windows cleaned. But, you know, it puts it into context, doesn't it? Because we're doing 2 4-gram tubes of the, you know, the big gram weights of the Mayukis in and the 8 and the 11.
They are the big tubes.
They are.
as well.
Look at these. She's quite right. Look, these are the big tubes. Just a reminder, the 8 O's are 22 gram and the 11 O's are 23 grams. So they're the full whoppers of the seed beads.
And yours will be full. Those are mine. The ones that I've just.
She's been delving into them as our Sarah, because that's what you know we ask her to do, use them. And then you've got the 3 strands of these shell pearls graduated, which are beautiful, absolutely beautiful, in the red, white, and the indigo blue. And then you've got approximately 100 of the bead cap head pins for £20. Good price. Is there any of the dagger beads left? We knew that. Excuse me? Okay, dagger beads, 3 parcels of the smaller 3 by 11 mil, 3 parcels of the larger in, I think it was 16 by 5, yep, 16 by 5. Of the larger you get 25 in the parcel, of the smaller you get 50 per parcel. We counted that to be 225 dagger beads for a fantastic £12.95 for 6 parcels. Brilliant. I think we've priced those a little bit low myself, but there you go. That's the great thing. Benefit from that naughty price point, please do. Right then, Sarah, which of the designs... Shall I give you that back so you can show it?
Yes, let's pop that
Which
back
one
on
of the
there.
designs, which are beautiful, by
We're
the way,
going
lovely?
to do this one.
Oh, with the dagger beads.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just so you can see how they've been incorporated.
Lovely. Okay, great. Yeah, lovely.
Okay. So I am just using some white wildfire or fireline and a size 10 beading needle.
Could I just ask, could we use the Nemo from earlier? Would that work as well?
You could, yes, definitely.
Great. So that's an alternative if you've got that.
Yeah. All I always suggest with Nemo is that you reinforce a little bit more than you would if you're using a fire line.
Okay.
Just because it's a softer gauge of thread, it's got more flexibility and more movement. So if I just
So as a preference, go for wildfire or fire?
Yeah, it's what your personal preference is. Some people will only ever do bead weaving and use a softer sort of Nemo thread, and that's what they prefer to use, and that's absolutely
But
fine.
you can condition that with beeswax as well, can't you?
Yeah. So it's just because it's got more... It's more fluid, if you like, in its movement, and it's a little bit, you know, if you're using a higher gauge of fire line, it fills up the gaps in the beads a little bit quicker. So if I go around and reinforce once with fire line, I would do it 2 or 3 times if I was using a Nemo.
But both work, but whichever one's your preference.
Yes, whatever you prefer to use, and it might be that you're looking for a colour tone that you can't get in wildfire or fire line, that you can get in the,
That's a good point.
you know, in the Nemo.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
It all
Nice
works.
to have choice.
Yeah, it's just
Isn't it?
just to slightly change your techniques depending on what threads you use, and that's the great thing about getting them home and trying them. You know, you'll learn how to work with them in slightly different ways.
Okay.
Okay, so I've just got my size 10 beading needle. I've got one needle. You're going to need quite a good length of thread, but whatever you can work with, because you can add into this design. So don't be tempted if you're new to seed beading to take lots and lots of thread. I've probably got about, to do the design, about an arm's span, so fingertip to fingertip. And I'm picking up 3 of the size 8 seed beads, and then I'm going to alternate the colours of my pearls. So I'm picking up a white pearl, and then 3 more of the size 8. Then alternate your colour. And you can see how easily these shell pearls work with the beading needle as well. There's absolutely no problem going through the drill holes. And then the last 3 seed beads are my alternate colour of pearl. Now you can choose your designs. You might want to make this slightly differently, and you can do it, instead of having the 4 pearls, you might want to do 6 and alternate all 3 colours. So you can have white, red, blue, white, red, blue. And it's just going to create a bigger circle. So what I'm going to do is going to bring that into a circlet. So I'm going to bring that thread round, start off with a surgeon's knot. Now do make sure that you've got 4 repeats of your seed beads, because it's really tempting. You start to tie this into a circle and realise you haven't put those seed beads on.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So always count the repeats to make sure you've got 4 of each, 4 pearls and 4 repeats of the seed beads.
Okay.
Be amazed how many times you tie a knot in this and then realise you haven't got that repeat. I've done it so many times myself. So, and so I've now got a little circle of beads. Now at the moment that's quite sort of mobile, but we're going to bring that into a diamond shape. Okay. So here's one I've started to bring into the diamond shape, and all we're going to do is we're going to bring our thread through, if I move this one out of the way, the 3rd bead, the middle bead of those 3. So when you've got your knot, you're just going to pass through until you're coming out in the middle bead of those 3, and the recipe that you're going to put on to circumnavigate the pearl is 5 of your size 11 seed beads, 1 of your size 8, and then 5 more size 11s.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's amazing, I can't talk and count at the same time.
You're doing brilliantly, Olive.
So that's then, you're going to do that over every pearl. So you're going to go round and create these little sections here. Now you'll see that they're sitting on top of the pearls at the moment, and that's because the tension is such that they won't sit on the outside. There's not enough beads and to sort of sit round the outside of there. So I'm going to go back through that central bead of the 3, and you'll notice that when I pull that, if I just leave it there, there's a looseness of the thread. So if you just push it over the pearl and then tension all of your beads, you'll see that they're all now sort of sitting on top of the pearl. So what I'm going to do is go through the 5 of the size 11s into the centre of that first little section we created, and that's why we've got the size 8 there, so you know you're right in the centre.
Okay.
It's like a flag, if you like, or a road sign, that larger bead in the centre of those.
Yeah, tells you where to go, doesn't it?
Yeah. And when you're working with all the same sort of coloured beads, it's really useful to be able to have that sort of flag to say, this is the one you need to go through. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to bring those in to create the little cross that's in the centre of the design. So to do that, I'm going to skip over all of the 5 size 11s and on both those little sections and through the next size 8. So if you imagine you've just gone down that V and back up to the centre. So I've gone through the next size 8. Oops. Now I've got to attach to my board, sorry. There we go. That's why macrame boards sometimes attach your thread. So now you can see if I start to pull that into the centre, it's starting to bring those two little V's together. And then I'm going to pull go through the next one in the round and pull that through. And then the next size 8 in the round, like so. You can see that those are starting to bring that into like a little cross shape in the middle of the beads. Now at the moment I haven't got enough tension in the centre of my design, So what I need to do is reinforce that central section by going through all of those beads again. You see now that's
lovely,
pulled
I like
that into the central section.
X marks the spot.
That's it. And what you actually end up with is almost a 3D bead. Can you
Yeah,
see
that's
how
lovely.
it's dipped in the centre there?
Yeah.
Whereas on this side it's slightly more
Yeah.
domed.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
So you could wear it irreversibly, I suppose.
You can, and what you can do is you can go back around and create a second set of those arches over the beads,
Yeah.
and then pull them in on this side, and you end up with a two-sided.
Yeah, that would be lovely, actually, wouldn't
so
it?
you'd end up with a cross on this side as well.
Oh, yeah, I like that idea.
And then you can make that into a pendant that you can wear on quite a long length chain. And you can sew 4 of these together as well. So if you make 4 of these, you can actually sew them together and create a diamond shape.
Yes, that'd be quite a lot of options there, actually, aren't there?
There is an awful lot of options. This sort of base technique is great. So you can make lots of these and sew them into a bracelet.
Okay.
You can use them as earrings. You can use them as the base
Do
of
a
a
ring.
brooch. You can make a ring from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make an amazing ring.
I think they make a love. That's what I was, look at that, that's perfect for a ring, isn't it?
There you go.
Yeah.
And then you can create your band through the
I
shell
really like
pearl,
that.
or you can turn it and have it that way round as well.
Yeah, that's lovely.
So then you can make the band coming from
Okay.
the seed beads. So the next section is to start to embellish that and create the outside section. So here is one I created earlier. Now I've done this in a slightly different colourway, just because we can.
Great.
So I've gone blue and white this time. So what I've done is I've got the central section, I've brought my thread around the outside, and I'm going to start to bring the dagger beads into, to sort of nestle around the pearls, really. And because the dagger beads have naturally got that drop
Lovely
to
drop,
them.
yeah.
So they're perfect for anything like this. So what my little recipe here is because I'm using 3 dagger beads, is 2 of my size 8s, and then I'm alternating the dagger bead with a size 8 until I've got 3 dagger beads, and then 2 more of my size 8s.
Okay.
I'm going to go through all 3.
And they're the larger the dagger beads, aren't they?
They are the larger drop of the dagger beads. So I'm going to go through all 3 seed beads on this little section here, which are the ones we added originally between the pearls on that first round. Oops, no I'm not. I'm not going to go through that pearl though. Spot the obvious mistake. It's okay, I'll just go back through the pearl. That's a great thing with shell pearls, is the drill holes are really sizable, so you don't have to worry if that happens, you can just backtrack. So now I'm going to start to add in the smaller AB dagger beads, which I've done here. So the little recipe for that is 1 size 8, 1 dagger bead, 1 size 8. Now, the drill holes in the dagger beads are always where you don't expect them to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you look at them, you think, oh, the drill hole should be that way. And it's not, it's the opposite direction. So it's almost when they're laying on the bead mat, you think, when you can see the larger sort of face, if I do it with this one, that's where the drill hole will be on that side. But then you always sort of want to turn them that way to put to go through the drill hole.
Can I make a suggestion just really quickly? Now, I've only got a few, but these would help. Now, obviously, Sara wears glasses, but actually, for a little bit of extra help, you can wear the magnifying clips. So if I just pop these on, because there's literally a couple left. Claire McDonald wears these. She absolutely loves them, and they are exactly what they say on the tin. They are magnet clips that you clip on to your glass frame. You clip on, and then you've got a +2 magnification.
Yeah.
There's literally 3 chances. Can you just show them?
Yeah. I have to.
You just clip them on, and then you can look through. They're like a bifocal because you can look down through the magnifier. They do come with a little case as well. They're brilliant. Everybody, when I walk into the workshop, ladies that have got these and gents absolutely love them. So she's literally clipping them onto her glasses. There she is. You can flick them down and flick them back up again. That's the case. They're brilliant. Next, +2 magnification, look. Yeah. And Sarah's got a little bit of extra. There she goes. Look, you can just look down.
Yeah, I can look down and get the extra magnification.
Extra magnification without changing your glasses prescription, which is brilliant.
Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant because you can get really close in.
Yeah.
And you're not, sometimes with a reading glass, you're you're trying to get that.
Yeah.
And when you're really close up, your reading glasses don't focus.
Yeah.
Because they're meant for you being out here.
And they just took seconds to
So
click
I
on.
can actually get closer to my work, which I wouldn't normally do on camera. But if I get there, these are actually focusing there.
Brilliant.
Whereas with my reading glasses, if I lift those up, I have to be back here to focus.
Let's just flick them back up.
Yeah.
They've gone, sold out, but well done. Thank you, Sweet Pit. It's very kind of
okay.
you to show.
We
Just wanted to show how easy
those
they
off.
are to just clip. And they've got a lovely soft rubberised feet so they don't damage your glasses as
No,
well. Thank you,
that's it. There
Sweet
we
Pit. It's
go.
very kind of you.
You're very welcome.
Sorry to interrupt.
There we go.
Thank you, darling.
So they work perfectly for what I would do
Yeah.
at home
That's
when
why
I'm doing
I
my
just thought I'd
clothes
just
work.
pop those on because that's exactly...
Do you know what they're going to be brilliant for?
Yeah.
When I'm on Tuesday, I'm doing bead embroidery.
Ah, so they're perfect for that.
Perfect
We'll have
for
to see
that.
if we can get some more for you.
Yeah, absolutely perfect
Thank
for
you,
that
lovely.
because that's something you do work
Yeah.
a lot closer to
Yeah.
your eyes with, and therefore if you have a prescription, they don't know always set for that sort of closeness. They will really help.
Great.
Okay, so the little recipe for this side is 4 of the smaller AB dagger beads, and to start off with it was a size 8, so it's an 8 smaller dagger bead until you've got all 4 of your dagger beads on, and then a size 8, and that's
Okay.
your little recipe that will get you round there. And then we can go all the way through the side of these 3 beads. Sometimes you can get the needle to go through all 3 at the same time, which is
Yep.
brilliant. And then we just need to make, literally make a bail to go over the top of this bead.
Yeah.
Now at the moment, can you see what is happening here? They've
Wibbly wobbly wobbly.
wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Now what will fix that is what we call reinforcement.
Okay.
So on mine, what I did was go through all of those outside beads, including all the dagger beads, once I've got the bail on, 3 times.
Okay.
And it just firms up, because at the moment there's one piece of thread going through what is, if I put my needle through that bead, I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up, what is a really substantial drill hole.
Yeah.
And you see
So that's giving it a lot of room for movement.
yeah. So at the
A lot of
moment
wiggle room.
there's a lot of wiggle room, and
Yeah.
so what you need to do is go through 3 or 4 times on that circlet, and that will fill that drill hole with
Steady
thread,
it a bit.
and that will stop them from moving so
Okay,
easily.
got you. Yep.
But to make the bail, all I'm going to do is go through the pearl itself, and then we're just going to pick up, for speed I'll use the big one, size 8s, but you can use the size 11s if you want to. 5, 6, 5 of my size 11s. No, 8s.
Yeah.
Size 8s, the bigger ones. And then I'm going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of whichever size bead you want. So this will make a slightly bigger loop to put
Yeah.
my jump ring into.
Yeah.
But we always use an even number because, of course, the jump ring will sit in the middle of that even number.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to bring those back round, and I'm going to bring those into a circle, making sure that I keep 6 beads for the bail, and go through this 7th one, I can get it, there we go, in the opposite direction. So I'm making a circle of thread back through that 1 seed bead.
Okay.
When I pull that all through, you'll see that I have that little loop now that sits on the top. So that's my little bail that's going to sit there, and I can pick up another 4 seed beads. So I've got 4, the one I've crossed through, and then 4 on this side to create that even
Lovely.
tension. And that way you can do that bail in one step.
Yeah.
I will go back through and reinforce that as well, because of course that's going to be the part of my piece of jewellery
Yeah.
that's going to have a jump ring attached to it.
Of course it is, yeah.
But there you go, you can see that's completely finished now. Apart from going back and doing the reinforcement, which actually,
lovely.
once you've got the design, that's a really enjoyable bit because you don't
Yeah.
sort of take your mind off it.
Well, the pressure's off then, isn't
Yeah.
it? You've done the design, you've done the mechanics, so to speak, of it, and
Yes.
now you can just go through and tighten it up.
And the great thing again, of course, we're going through the outside section. So if you know the shell pearls have got a really good drill hole through them, but you're not going back through those. So when you're doing that reinforcement, you're just going through all the seed beads
Yeah.
on the outside, and they've all got really large drill holes. So you're absolutely fine to do that reinforcement.
That is great. That's a lovely, really lovely piece, lovely design. Thank you so much.
That's okay.
Thank you, wonderful. Yay. Are there any dagger bead kits left? Surely not. What are you giggling at? What, did I look funny when I clapped then? Did I? He's giggling at me in there. Charming, isn't it?
Not very nice, is it?
I thought my clap was nice for you. Anyway, Anyway, thank you so much, lovely girl.
You're
Thank you,
very
thank you, thank you,
welcome.
thank you. And the good news is, that's not all from Sarah, because in the 9 o'clock hour, I've got another demo and another very well-priced kit as well. Yes, I know, darling. Stop getting so excited. Now then, thank you, lovely. There are a teeny tiny few left of the Dagger beads, not many though. 6 parcels of Dagger beads, 3 of the small, 3 by 11. Oh, have I got that right? I need to make sure because I'm new to these Dagger beads. Yep, 3 by 11, trust yourself, Zena. And 3 of the larger 5 by 16 mil in all the different colourways. And they're beautiful. They're sort of, they're really lovely. I think we've definitely got the necktie variety there. Definitely, without question, we've got the necktie variety, and I think we've got the standard as well. Can I just mention at 8 o'clock today? I've not mentioned it, but I'm going to have to show it you because I've got a stunning today's one to own at 8 o'clock, which is only 21, 22 minutes away. Today's must-have. I keep mixing them up. I call them today's one to own. It's because I do them all. Because I do all the shows, I mix up today's. It's one to own or today's must-have. I keep calling today's one.
I get ever so confused.
It's too complex. Today's must-have. I do apologise. Not that it makes any difference really, but today's must-have. We've got this strand of natural rainbow sapphires coming up for you as our today's must-have. In just about 20 minutes time. They are completely natural. It is a very limited offer, but my goodness me, it's quality there, not quantity, isn't it? Superbly stranded as well. Beautiful rainbow colours. I mean, practically every colour tone of sapphires on there, and they're all natural. It's wonderful.
Absolutely breathtaking.
They really are superb, and they could be yours in just about 20 minutes time if you're quick. But actually, having said that, they're on pre-order. The code is SORU 86, I think. SORU 86. Okay. I'm so sorry. Can I get some of these past up because they're so far away? I can't reach them. No, they're too far away. I can't reach them. I'm so sorry, but I've got not orangutan arms. I've just got to. Come on, we're live. Could you go any slower? Could you? He's going. He's in slow motion. Sorry, Michael. Sorry, Michael.
You're welcome. What?
You're welcome.
It made no sense.
He's so lovely. I love you, Michael. Thank you, sweet pea.
They're close enough.
That is actually, thank you, sweet pea.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I've got one of these. Have you bought one of these?
Ooh, no.
They're brilliant. You got 4. This is, oh my word, we're going back to the Jurassics here, aren't we? Because in there, look, magnified inside that Baltic cognac amber is an actual preserved insect in the amber from a minimum of 44 million years ago. It might actually be anywhere up to 175 million years ago. The dinosaurs, to put that into context, the dinosaurs that roamed our Earth became extinct at the end of the Mesozoic period about 77 million years ago. So that is awesome. So this is a real collector's piece. It comes in the magnified collector's box. They are Baltic amber, so it's one of the best amber, well, deemed to be the best amber in the world. And you can actually see the insect preserved. So we're talking about ancient gas bubbles, ancient, those are, do you know, actually, from studying amber, zoologists and gemologists, and zoologists in particular, working alongside the gemologists, have discovered over 1,000 species of insects that we never knew existed and we wouldn't have known about that inhabited this planet unless we had this gemstone. Isn't that incredible?
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I do love this gemstone. I love the fact that it's captured all of that flora and fauna, and in this case, insects.
Exactly.
It's absolutely brilliant.
That's been preserved. That time capsule there with that lovely insect has been preserved for those millions and millions and millions of years. The second we launched these, I don't know, it was last year or the year before, I bought one in a heartbeat, and it's in my study, in my glass cabinet on display. Yeah, we did one on pre-order last year and it sold out in seconds, didn't it? Do you remember? Now, this is the last 3 chances. I think everybody's waiting to see the price. Yeah. The piece of Baltic amber, the preserved insect that you can plainly see in that magnified box, and you do get the magnified box as well. I think that's brilliant value for money.
I mean, you know, you'd probably pay that if you went to, you know, somewhere for collecting gemstones, just for the box.
Just for, well, that's, yeah. I mean, $29.95, because what you got there, look, there is the actual amber. Okay, so we've got, oh, excuse me, I've got a little hair there, that's attractive. It's obviously a hairy insect. But you've got that lovely little cushioning. It isn't really, I'm only joking. You've got that lovely little cushioning at the back. But can I just say, this is the last 2 chances now. So Philippa, if you want them in Bristol, collector in London, you've got them well done. The other collector coming in there as well. I've actually only got 2 left now. So if you do want those last 2, it's a nice sizable piece of Baltic amber, actually. In the conduit. But then, as I said, the second you can, and I actually think this is a great thing, this is a great way if you do have children and godchildren and whatever, nice way to start to explain to people, to kids, how gemstones, how these tree resins were formed, trying to give them a context of time of our world, and to get kids interested in our planet, which is really important, obviously, as we grow older, to look after our planet. This is a fascinating way to start to discuss our planet and what happened and how the conifers, you know, eventually got flooded, and the waters then, you know, melted and created the Baltic Sea, and therefore. But yeah, $29.95 is a superb price point to actually own a real insect that was preserved. This isn't fake. This is genuine, and it's just a wonderful collector's opportunity for $29.95. You know, I've been into a restaurant and paid more than that for a bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah.
You know, posh bottle of wine that the waiter sort of oversells to you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this wine is so fantastic. You go, oh, yeah, go on this. Brushed round. Ooh. A brushed. Oh, they're the whoppers. The 6mm. So, these are lovely, these are. Oh, yeah, I can Sarah. Oh, I'll just borrow a little head pin. Come here. Eye pin will do. Oh, no, we'll have a head pin. We'll have a head pin. Change my mind. Have a head pin. Because we've got head pins going up in your kit, haven't we?
We have, indeed.
Just a fair few of them. So, brushed. That means what we've got is we've got the sterling silver. Instead of adding a bit of sort of glittery texture in the stardust, instead of keeping them smooth, we've actually added some texture and just gently, it's like we've airbrushed them in silver.
They are lovely,
aren't they? 6mm. Now these are my favourite when I'm making my stretches. Now, you know, I said earlier, my bracelets I've got on. You could actually add into my bracelets, if I show you there, look, if I just take that out of the shot, just pop that there, look. You could actually make some of those little bracelets. I could add in an extra size there, look, and make a brushed stretchy bracelet, couldn't I?
Good indeed.
Yeah.
The drill holes through those are really, you know, the elastic's going to go through those no problem at all.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 6mm. I think those look terribly hot, terribly posh.
Yes.
They're a posh bead.
They do.
I think they're a hyacinth.
Yes, very much
Yes,
so.
yes, a hyacinth we feel. In the 6mm. $6.95, solid sterling silver, and obviously you get a lot of silver when it's a great big 6mm bead like that. Beautifully brushed, very stylish. 3.45 grams, and the reason Sarah's mentioned stretches there is because actually when you do a stretching, you don't want that unsightly. It's not necessarily unsightly, but when you've tied that overhand knot in the elastic and you put your clear nail varnish or your glue or whatever, it'd be nice to hide it, wouldn't it?
It would, and you have to sort of be, you know, a little bit creative sometimes where to put the knot in the design. Whereas with these, you don't have to be, because if you've got those, you know, maybe 2 or 3 of those in a design, you've got 3 different places you can tie the knot easily.
Exactly, yeah. And they just look fantastic. How many do we have, sweetheart? Excuse me, 14. 1-4. Ah, that's it, I'm afraid. 14 remaining. 925, sterling silver. 6mm rounds. They don't just go in, Gem. I mean, they're lovely just as drop earrings as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you've got the shell pearl as well, they would be lovely with those.
Yeah. Good thinking. Good thinking. Good thinking. I do think that's good thinking. Because sometimes as jewellery makers, we do get stuck in a bit of a rut. We go a bit, don't we?
You stick in a safe zone, don't you?
Yeah.
You know what? It's for me. I know what sort of jewellery I like, and then it's quite difficult then to sort of make something and think, actually, what would somebody else like?
Yeah.
That's not necessarily in my comfort zone for colour, for texture,
exactly.
For a preferred metal type or whatever it is,
Yeah.
you know. But actually, sometimes if you're making for somebody else, you have to sort of say, actually, let me think about jewellery in their
Exactly. You might think, I don't like that, but they like it. That's why we're all different. Okay, heart bezel connector. Ooh. 95 stamp. There's a connector loop on each side, hence the connector. Bezel set, so that is perfect. We were talking about cerulean earlier.
We were. Yeah, we were.
Resin.
Yes. Could be a polymer clay as well.
Could be polymer clay. So all 3 different mediums straight off there.
Yeah. And you
Put
know,
a photograph in.
You could.
Poem.
Yes.
Pressed flower.
Yeah. It could be any of those.
Could be any of them, couldn't it?
Could. Or even, you know, some of your, if you wanted to use a little bit of resin and put some of your micro-faceted gemstones in the resin.
We're going to give you 1.2 grams of solid 95 sterling silver in that bezel set for £3.95. Have we ever dared do that before? No. It's a late show lowest ever price. That's what we like, don't we? We like to know we paid the least out of everybody. I think it's a good feeling.
I think so. I always like to get that deal that no one else
Who
has
doesn't
got.
like a deal?
Yeah.
I love a deal. I love a bargain. I think it's quite an achievement. It's a nice feeling, I think. 925 solid sterling. So it was like in the garden centre yesterday. My friend bought 2 hanging baskets and it was one for £12 or 2 for 20. I thought, well, there you go. Just say £4.
It's a really good deal.
Let's go and have a coffee on the £4. Yeah, we quickly spent it again, but you know, in our heads we thought, well, that's a free coffee. That's what we thought. We did. Oh, we did. I swear we justified it anyway to our such fancy coffee. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, so there you go. Right, look at the top. We're halfway through the show nearly already. What do you mean? What does that mean?
Nearly.
I said,
Nearly.
I did say.
Oh, did you?
Honestly, I think the heat's got to them tonight. Excusez-moi. Oh, these would look nice with those brushed silver beads we've just had.
Definitely. Very similar sort of size, aren't they? They might be
Yeah.
slightly bigger.
They're lush. I just think they're so vibrant especially when, I mean, I like the colours of your cognac and I like your lemons and your greens and your cherries, but actually seeing them together.
It kind of just brings the whole story
Yeah.
together, doesn't it? When you see all the different colours
Yeah.
and you sort of get, to me, it's like you see all those different ones and they're made into sort of beautiful pendants or whatever.
Yeah.
But actually, for me, seeing the whole colour play and the palette
Yeah.
together like this is beautiful.
I mean, that design you've just done with the shell pearls you could recreate with gemstones, couldn't you, and the seed
Oh,
beads?
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these would be beautiful with that.
Yeah, they are just lovely. So you've got cognac, you've got sort of the lemon, the champagne, the cherry. So you've got some really lovely, and because they're not sort of coloured in any way artificially, they all work together. And obviously, the lighter tones are at the, in case you're not aware of how it's created, but the lighter tones of the amber are more towards the surface of the planet. And as you go deeper and deeper and deeper, you start to go down to the cognac, then you start to go down to the cherry. And do you know how many colours of Baltic amber there actually are that have been discovered?
266.
Nope. Nearly.
267.
Nope.
276.
You've got the numbers wrong at the end. 256. You were close then. 256 colours of Baltic amber.
Boggled my mind a bit.
It is. Your head goes, woo! We all want blue amber. But I've asked the gemologist, I said, can we please get blue amber, please? It's the rarest. It's the rarest. Now that is wonderful. I also think this is very much, now Michael's backed me up on this, and Tom, this is very much a unisex strand. Very much, isn't it?
That's lovely.
All the lads here have said they'd wear that, even as like a stretchy.
Yeah, sure, my boys would wear that.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
Yeah,
it's very
I think so.
summery as well,
Very
isn't it?
summery and very, I think that's just a very trendy. Not that I'm the most trend-setting person, but, you know, I perceive that to be... Mind you, then I am 47. Probably not a good thing for me to suggest it's trendy. Is it? I mean, I've got no grounds to comment on something being trendy, really, when I think about it.
No, I don't. I think, you know, if you like it and you think other people will like it, then it's definitely trendy.
There you go. Yeah, we think it's trendy. Me and Sarah, me and my mate. We think it's trendy.
And it's a great one for, you know, if you... Every skin tone as well, Amber.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Because, you know, I've got a little bit of sun and I think it would look lovely against that. And it looks lovely, you know, against, you know, whether even in the middle of winter when you've got no sun at all.
Well, I can be your pale skin because I look like a bottle of correction fluid. I wore white shorts to this garden centre yesterday. You couldn't see where my legs started. You couldn't. You couldn't actually tell where my legs started if my legs are that high.
Oh, dear.
I don't care. I don't care. Spray tan? No, I'm not a spray tan person, no. No, I'm not spray... I might watch these programmes with these people that do things to themselves and do their eyebrows and the
I'd much rather
wax
sit out in the garden and
haven't they?
get a bit of the tan.
Well, actually, no, I don't do that. I don't go out in the sun if I can help it. Yeah, I think I'm a vampire in a former life or something. Oh, I love these. Oh, bless you. I love the... Look at that. I mean, that's just genius.
Oh, my goodness, they are gorgeous.
They're beautiful in fluorite as well.
Oh, they are beautiful.
There are carved roses in fluorite. They're just lovely. Look at that. Oh, my word. There are different colours there because it's fluorite, just in those 3 flowers alone. Beautiful. I mean, that's a whole other art to learn how to carve a gemstone. Totally different to faceting. Very few people know how to gem facet and gem carve. I mean, that is a real sort of diverse person that can do that, because that is a very different technique.
You have to sort of work in reverse, don't you? Sort of reverse 3D.
Sort of.
So you start with a round, perhaps, and then carve out, which is really difficult to do.
Oh, gosh. I don't think I've ever tried to even carve a carrot or a melon, let alone a genuine gemstone. I don't think I'd have the nerve. That used to be a massive thing, didn't it? It still is, isn't it? Is it China? Where is it that's massive to keep carving into vegetables and things?
They do it on the cruise ships.
They do it on the cruise ships, yeah. No, it's not, you don't have a dinner until you've had a carved swan out of a carrot. But now, can I just say as well, you do get guaranteed you are guaranteed 14 of those 11mm carved roses. That means that actually they're less than £1 each. Aren't they, Tom? Could you have an exact? Could you divide 14 by... Thanks. Thank you. I did say please.
You did.
I did ask very nicely, actually, didn't I? I did. Excuse me? No, they're less than... No, they're less... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lovely person. Lovely man. To be fair, we have him. He's multitasking so much in there. We may be pushing him to his limit. I feel he's being pushed to his limit.
He's very busy. Very busy.
He's very busy. 93 pence. Not just for a fluorite, but a carved floral rose. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And you do get 14. Gertrude! I love your name. I want to be Gertrude. I love Gertrude's name. I'm so envious of Gertrude's name. I love it. Which one, sorry? Oh, lovely. Now, I'm thinking, if you saw, in fact, doesn't matter if you didn't see it, because I'm going to show you with it. This, for me, would have to go with the black rutilated micro-faceted strand.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll show you the pre-knot on its end, then I've just got to show... Now, I don't know if there's any left. We'll see if we can find out. But there is your natural, stunning preonite. But then I have to show you with my micro-faceted black rutilated quartz, look. We are really, really limited on the black rutilated micro-faceted strand there because we took it to $6.95. I know, beggars belief, but there you go. $6.95 on the black rutilated quartz. I can't think of another other than black spinel strand that would go as well with that.
No. The only thing I could think of is maybe, it might not quite work, is to put Peridot with it. We only had the micro-faceted Peridot, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, actually, the Peridot and we did a hat trick of micro-faceted strands going at $6.95. $6.95 black rutilated quartz, $6.95 smoky quartz or micro-faceted, $6.95 on the Peridot. I think you're right, Says. I think the Peridot would work great.
Yeah, they did go.
Each one $6.95 each. Brilliant. So, definitely a very unique strand. I mean, I don't think with, gemstone rather, I don't think that you can actually mistake a Peridot with anything else.
No.
It's very particular green, isn't it?
It's very particular green, and then of course you've got the striations that go through the gemstone as well, which is sort of almost a uniqueness to this one as well. So for me, it's one that is instantly recognisable.
Yeah. I think it, and I'll tell you what, I actually think Peridot looks really high end.
Do you know, I just love the sort of gentleness, yet it's got this intrigue. And do you know, I think Peridot would look wonderful with jadeite as well.
Oh, now you're talking,
It's got that similar sort of intrigue of tone running through, although you've got a sort of, the more translucentness with this gemstone. But I think they would work beautifully. Yeah.
I think they're really good for Halloween pieces as well, high end. If you're going to a Halloween ball.
Yes.
Posh.
Yes.
Don't mean trick-or-treating at the door. Trick-or-treat! And he says, give me a trick then. I haven't got nothing. They've never got a trick. Ask them for a trick. Ask them for a trick. No. Generally, no. Just give me a sweet.
My son used to keep a little toy frog in his pocket. Then he would get his hand out and go, trick.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, there's a trick. I've got a frog in my pocket. Oh, okay. Anyway.
He was quite sort of sneaky with it, and he'd go right under your nose and frog.
Well, there you go. Then you go. There's an exception. Right, then, do please join us after the break because we have got today's must-have. Got the word in right. Today's must-have on those natural rainbow sapphires.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today?
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Good evening. Good evening, Michael.
Hello, Zena.
Good evening.
Good evening, Zena.
Good evening. Good evening, Tom.
Hello.
Good evening, Leah. Hello. Good evening, Lucy. Hi. My niece always makes me laugh when I say hello. She always goes, hiya. Every time I say, hiya, I'm like, lower. It just like, hiya. What's that mean? Anyway, each to their own. Right then, my lovelies. Who doesn't love a rainbow? Isn't rainbow a lovely, just a joyous thing?
It is. It is.
Isn't it?
Beautiful.
Whenever I see a rainbow, I always want to pull over my car if I'm driving and actually take a lovely photograph of one.
You ever seen a double rainbow?
No.
They're amazing.
Has it a double?
We get like a two.
What, like that?
Yeah,
Like
almost.
a McDonald's M?
Almost. Yeah, sometimes they cross over each other as well.
The brands are available.
You know, rainbows are actually circles. But you can only see the bow part.
Rainbows are actually circles.
Yeah.
Or are they?
But you can only see the heart.
Because the land's in the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you know it's a circle then if nobody
So
can
do
see
you know
it?
when you've got a mist on your water hose thing?
I'm a water hose, yeah.
The mist on, and you'll see
Yeah.
the full.
Oh, there you go. We're having a history of rainbows now. But what we have here, rainbows are lots of colours, aren't they? Because there was always that song, wasn't there? Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and
battle in vain.
that's the one. So, but I think actually in these strands we've gone a little bit further. We've actually got every colour. And I'm going to put it over this little sort of background here so you can see. Now, every one of these, and you do need to be quick because it was a limited edition of 76 available and they've been on pre-order. I would also like to draw your attention to the fact that I do have some purple sapphires on this strand. Yes, I do. I also have sensational pinks, the most, in my opinion, beautiful greens and almost browns, yellows, oranges, rare whites, yellow, orange, probably repeating, but I'm going through the strand, cornflower, salon colour blue, light blue, greens, pinks, purples, every tone of sapphire is represented on this strand, and they aren't the 95% that are heat treated. They're not. They're the exception to the rule. They are your 5% of sapphires in a really, and those colours are very striking. They're sharp, they're crisp, they're clear. They're not wishy-washy. They're not Mother Nature's attempt to slightly colour tone a sapphire. They're full on. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that is every colour and more. Don't think I've seen all those colours in a rainbow before.
No. I mean, do you know, I'm really drawn to sort of the orange ones.
Am they?
The orange tones.
Yeah.
And those sort of golden sunsets.
They are superb. It's the most. I've just got to show it you on if I may, because when they go into the skin tone, look at that.
Oh wow, that is just...
And I think that's a joyous celebration of actually showing the world the range of sapphire colours that there are.
That's it.
Because I think most people, I bet you there must be a heck of a lot of human beings that only think sapphire comes in blue.
I bet if you were to put that strand in front of someone and say, which of those is a sapphire?
Yeah, oh, that'd be a good game, wouldn't it? And they'd all go, oh, the blue ones.
Yeah.
You might get people say the pink,
Possibly.
but don't know. I think people tend to think it was ruby.
Yeah.
So actually, I'll tell you what, let's ask Michael. Now, Michael, you're a representative of the human race.
Yeah.
Prior to you coming to work for a jewellery company,
Yeah.
joking aside, honestly, be honest, because if you say you knew loads, then it doesn't matter. I just want to know, how many colours did you think sapphire had you seen?
Uno.
And what was that?
Blue.
Genuinely, is that the case?
Yeah.
You're not just saying that because I've asked you?
No.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, well, there you go.
Before I came to Jewellery Maker, I thought sapphires only came in blue.
So did I. So there you go.
Same with diamonds, things like that.
Same with diamonds.
Yeah, because I didn't know you could get sort of coloured
Yeah.
diamonds, naturally coloured diamonds.
Yeah.
I knew that diamonds could be coloured, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that diamonds actually became naturally coloured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the same. So there you go. And you know, we've all been educated. We're all like to think we're relatively intelligent. We'd only seen a blue sapphire. So that's fair comment. You know, so it's not like we've got to sit there thinking, oh, we were a bit stupid. No, we all thought the same thing. But isn't it wonderful that you can get them naturally in all these colours? Now, to recreate this strand, something I wanted to draw your attention to naturally, to recreate this strand, just think how many, look at how many tones, not just the colours, because look how many different colours of blue there are. Look how many different colours of green there are, how many different colours of orange and yellow there are, and the pinks. So there's not just the colours, but there's different tones of those colours naturally. Just think how many strands you'd have to buy to recreate that strand. You'd have to buy loads.
I think maybe if you've got each specific colour tone
Yeah.
repeated on there twice,
Yep.
I think, you know, that's about it. So you'd have to have however many gemstones there are on there,
There's a lot.
you know, that many sort of strands, or half that many strands.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, that is it. And we're not showing you the full strand there. We're just showing you a section of it because it's too long. 24 carats of this incredible rainbow sapphire. If you're thinking we're going at $89.99, you got another thing coming. We're going to make the rainbow purchasable.
I need this to go with this dress.
It would look lovely with your dress, actually, sweetheart, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it's got all the colours in
Yeah.
it.
$39.95 natural strand of rainbow sapphires. We told you it was today's must-have, and we weren't kidding, were we? Brilliantly, I'd like to say affordable. And the good news is, what you could do is actually split that with a friend and have half each. You'd still get 10 centimetres each. You'd still get 12 carats each. You'd get all those lovely colours. And you'd be spending £20 each. Our lovely Suzette, boom, she's straight in. Our regulars, the lovely Ilva is in as well. Jay and Kent, I've got some collectors coming in on that as well. I'm not surprised. Not surprised in the slightest. They are beautiful. Now I'm going to ask our guest designer, who we're lucky enough to have in the studio this evening, what would you, with a strand like that, because they're natural sapphires, all that colour tone,
Yes.
would you colour graduate? Would you ombre? Would you separate? Would you keep them together?
I'd probably do a little bit of an ombre design with the pinks, because you seem to have slightly more of the pink tones, because you've got those at both ends of the strand as well. So I think that would make an amazing bracelet and earring set with the ombre of the pinks. And then the others I would keep in their colour palettes and possibly make lots of sort of either channel set them, but put them in the middle of one of our slider bracelet mechanisms. So actually make a channel set in sterling silver.
Lovely.
But then pop that in the middle of the slider mechanism. So you've got all that precious metal.
Yeah.
And surrounding all of those beautiful precious gemstones.
That would look lovely.
And I think, you know, from that one strand, there's so many pieces of jewellery that can be made by just using small colour palette sections.
Exactly. They're just beautiful. They really, truly are beautiful. Violet, you've come into the... Wow, Violet. We've got some violet tones in there as well, haven't we? So that's going to be represented by your lovely name. These are stunning. They're natural. They're Madagascan. I would suggest getting your authenticity card, because you've got that reassurance of the fact that they are natural. They are genuine sapphires. They're not coloured glass. I know they've got lovely brilliance to them as well. And genuinely a really good, really good price point as well. Now, you only pay post and packaging once with Jewellery Maker, so once you've paid that for the day, you're done. You don't pay it again till tomorrow. And that's standard £3.95 for you, no matter what you check out. Well done, everybody, on that. It's a fantastic deal. Congratulations. Brilliant. Well done. I'll leave you to check those out. Still got lots of goodies to get through. Lots. Oh, okay. So the last chance to get hold of these. Are you going to be your phone Or would you like me to put my number in it?
Got your number.
He said, got your number. Ella says, hi Zena and Sarah, you lovely ladies, Brill show. Oh, what a lovely message.
Thank you.
You are lovely, Ella. Just to take the time to text that, isn't that lovely? Oh, you're lovely, Ella. Ella. I get that all the time, can't help myself. Ever since I've seen Rhiannon on Graham Norton, when there were all the girls, I go, Ella. Sorry about knocking your phone as well. Now then, we have an Asti rated rare star. Now, I am fighting with so many, I don't want to look up because I'll lose my sight for a few minutes when I look up. I've got loads of bright lights above me, and they're trying to obliterate the asterism, but we'll try, but it could dip the lights, could we? I have got a phone. Yeah, should we try? Might be difficult, but we'll try. Oh, hello. If you've just joined us, we're on the late show. It's gone the sun's got. Stop it. So if you've just joined us, don't try and adjust the brightness on your control. We've turned the lights down in the studio to try and show you the star ruby. Let's see if it works after all that. There you go. Beautiful 6-rayed, Asti rated star. Now, obviously, when you're out of the studio, you won't be fighting with 46 or whatever it is. Tubular fluorescent lights. You'll only have one light source, hopefully, so you don't have to walk around with somebody walking around projecting a torch at you. So don't worry about that. Now, we have got 120 carats of Asti rated rare star ruby here in different shapes of cabochons. In my example in the studio, I've actually got, sorry, I can't, how many? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I've got in the studio. 5 in the photo. But can I just show you down on the desk for a moment? Down on the, because actually they've got lovely depths to them, and there's a lovely selection of sizes and shapes. Well, that woke us up, didn't it, Sarah? I thought see a gradual increase next time, Leah. That was like the end of a nightclub night, that was. That took me back to the 80s then. Geez, when you thought you'd pulled a nice, decent-looking bloke, and then the lights went up, and you're like, whoa, I'm not taking him home to me, Mum. Oh, yeah, the beer goggles came whipped off. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sure they felt the same way about me, but so said anybody thinks, well, I bet they thought about you, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those Asti rated star rubies. At $32.95, thank you, Michael, for lending me your phone. I've just emailed everybody in your, like Michael McIntyre does. Emailed a message in your phone to all your contacts. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's massive. Look at that one. That just takes that down per £5.49
For that size?
per ruby.
I think if you were paying, honestly, if you saw one of those set into a ring in sterling silver, and you saw that sitting on an artisan jewellery store, or in a little boutique, I think if that had not that big one. No.
One of the, sorry.
That size. I think if that had 3 figures on it, you think you've got yourself a bargain.
Ruby.
You think you've got yourself a real bargain.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about a jeweller's. I'm just talking about a boutique, gift shop type sort of, you know.
I think you're right, Sarah.
Yeah. If it was in a jeweller's, it'd be even more.
How many left? 1 chance remaining. 1. Shall we stick with the rainbows? Shall we we like a rainbow, don't we? I was watching a David Attenborough programme. I went David Attenborough mad the other day. I just went and searched for all the David Attenborough because I'd saved episode 7 of Blue Planet because I just didn't want to watch the last episode. So anyway, I watched that. Then I watched the summary. Then I went and watched his Sea Dragon. That was fascinating. Then I went and I've recorded a 3D one to watch when he was live at the museum.
Oh, gosh.
I've recorded that, so I'm going to watch it with my 3D glasses. Can't wait. Oh, I'm in David Attenborough. And then I watched his Life at 90 behind the lens the other day on the telly. Oh, I'm in David Attenborough mode. I'd love to have him to dinner. Oh, if I could pick like a dinner guest, David Attenborough.
My son's met him.
Really?
Yeah, he was chosen as, I think there was about 12 children from the school.
Oh,
they
and is he as lovely as you
yeah,
think?
Yeah. It was absolutely loved meeting him.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
I literally love him.
Yeah, no, they absolutely loved every minute of being in his company.
Still working at 90.
I know.
Not bad, is it? Still working at 9. Oh, dear me. How long is that for us?
A long time.
43 years. Oh, God. Sorry. Now on trying. Oh, God. I'm still here, I'm not leaving. Do you want some coconut macaroons, Miss Babs? Oh, you're going to laugh, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
Anyway, I was going, oh, switch off. So anyway, joking aside, we've now got some lovely rainbow moonstone. Now, rainbow moonstone aren't as obviously rainbow coloured as your rainbow sapphires that we've just had. They're more discreet. They're more subtle. Again, difficult to show in a brightly lit studio, but you can see hints there of the metallic shimmers that come through. You still get your rainbow sheens. You do tend to find in rainbow moonstone the blues tend to be the most dramatic of the tones, but you can get other colours and greens and yellows and pinks coming through in your rainbow moonstone.
Definitely, and it, you know, this is the sort of gemstone that loves the sunlight that we've got at the moment.
Exactly.
It loves to be bathed in natural sunlight, and that's when it comes to life. And you see all of those beautiful
natural daylight.
Yeah,
Definitely. Of which we don't have any in the studio.
None at all,
sadly. But that's why we give you a very generous, nice long 30 days to have a look at the gemstones, look at the treats, and actually go, do you know what? If you don't like it, we don't start interrogating you. There's no phone call. Oh, I had one of them the other day. No. I had one of them the other day. I've got the telephone preference service where they're not allowed to ring me. Yeah, TPS, telephone preference service, right? So they ring up with the old, you've opted in. No, I haven't. Oh, I've opted in, have I? Okay, tell me how I've opted in then. Prove to me how I've opted in. So we had this whole conversation. Well, you've opted in. No, I haven't. I'm on the telephone. You're not allowed to ring me. But they were arguing with me.
Well, just report them. Because
well, I did in the end. But, you know, you're like, I've already told you you're not allowed to ring me, and then you continued, and now you're trying to tell me, best ones aren't they? You've been in an accident. Have I? Have I? Okay, where? It's great.
I just tell them I haven't got a car.
It's just about, you are record shop. Which records are they then? The ones that don't exist?
Yeah, those are the ones.
Yeah. But it's this memory that you've opted in. I haven't. Prove it. What? Well, you have. I haven't. This went back and forth for about a good few minutes, and then I went, I can keep going longer than you. I mean, it must be heartbreak. It must be soul destroying. But just stop doing it. Stop ringing people that don't want to be rung. It's not good. See? 6. Oh dear, Tom's just made me laugh. Sorry, it's not very funny. It actually wasn't funny, I don't know why I'm laughing. I've just got the giggles. Sometimes you just get the giggles, don't you?
I know, the inappropriate giggles.
That was an inappropriate giggle then. I wasn't really giggling anything. I just got the giggle. Now then, do you see when now the reason you might be thinking, why does that show a bit more of the adulurescence essence there with those colours? Because I've taken away some of the light by twisting them together. And that's why it comes to the forefront. So imagine what's going to happen when you take it out of the brightly lit studio. It's going to become all the more apparent. It's magical. Magical. Really, really is. Beautiful. Now, Tina's fallen in love because Tina said, well, I'll have 2 then. Mm. $6.95. They're lovely. I love moonstone. I think moonstone's very magical.
It is, isn't it? Mm. It's very ethereal.
Gentle.
Yes.
Gentle. Rose gold, sterling silver by the look of it, sir. Yes. Tom's asking me if we want to be naughty. Of course we do. I'm never going to say no. Well, am I ever going to say no?
Never.
Now, hang on. Oh, I do. No way. I'd have argued though. I would have actually argued they were like proper rose gold sterling silver. Are they brass underneath? Oh, you just have a look at them.
Oh,
They're really good for rose gold colour brass,
they're brilliant.
aren't they?
I would have said, if you'd just given those to me, that they were sterling silver, rose gold
Honestly,
plated.
they are cracking.
They're brilliant.
I'm really shocked by that, genuinely. I think they look absolutely brilliant. £2.25. Are you out there? Has everybody come in from the garden?
Oh.
£1. £1. That means we've just taken each one of those clasps to 20p. 20p, 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 20p. Rose gold, I know I probably just shocked you a little bit. And they're a nice 9mm size lobster claw as well.
They are, they're lovely. They're really nice, sort of, they're delicate, yet still going to give you that security.
I actually, because I always imagine the lobster claw to be the slimline, flatter ones. I call that a trigger clasp. Do you?
I don't know.
You know the ones the slim. I always think of the slimmer ones as the lobster and those as the trigger.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm thinking of a lobster's claw. They are quite round. Yes.
that was my goal celebration last night to my neighbour. Who sat I went. Because he said, "Have you got your goal celebration?" I went, "Yeah." He went, "Why a lobster?" I said, "I don't know." I wouldn't mind. I've decided not to drink in July, so I was stone cold sober. That was me sober. Every time. No, I'm not drinking for July. I'm off. Sober. What date are we on today? Have I done 5 days yet? Is it the 5th? Please tell me. Oh, I've done 5 days then. Is the 4th? Is it?
4.
4 days. Yeah, the whole month I'm determined.
Oh, I won't be doing the whole month, I can tell you that.
Well, you're going on your holidays.
I'm going on holiday,
you're
yes.
allowed. You're allowed. I just think it does you good sometimes to have a bit of time off, doesn't it?
Well, normally when I'm at home, I don't drink during the week at all.
If you're never home.
Well, the more you drink, the less you eat.
Huh?
The more you drink, the less you eat, isn't it? So.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about
Oh.
Yeah, like, just have a few.
Oh, okay. So, I'll eat less, will I?
Yeah.
I don't know. I sort of
Think
get
snack more when you've had a drink. Don't you?
I tend to sort of have that evening snack, you know, when you get back in after you've had a couple of drinks.
Pork pie. Got any pork pie? Scotch egg. Cheese toasty.
Oh, cheese toasty.
Oh, don't, because I'm hungry now. Anyway, well, everybody's having... Well, in fact, do you know, that's 100% of those of you that have checked out have had 2 or 3 each. You've all had a multi-buy. I'll tell you what, if you had 2 or 3, you've only spent £2 or £3. And you got what? If you've spent 2, you've got 10. If you spent 3, you've got 15. I'm quick, me. Can you not do that? Because it makes us think you've done something in the studio that's not very nice for us.
So.
When you're doing that.
Oh.
That's not a good...
That's all right.
Oh, you're hot.
Yeah, really hot.
Oh, okay. Got the aircon on.
I think it is.
Do you want a bit more cold to help him? Are you all right?
That's okay. You can put
You can have a little bit of egg on if you want.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're hot.
Except the white's not hard.
Who Kathy's? Oh, Kathy in Pembrokeshire, you're currently watching my cousin's new television programme, are you? The fitness one. How's it going? Yeah, I'm not on it. Why would I be on it? No, I'm not on it. No. Anyway, yeah, my lovely cousin's just starting out on the old fitness thing. Primal cure. Yeah, it's a good word, I think, go primal. Anyway. Which one, sorry? The coated one. That is sexy. Did I say sexy? Yeah, it's 8:20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sexy, I think sexy is a nice word.
Yeah.
It's a nice word, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got wolf whistle today. Yeah? I'm an excellent neighbour. I suddenly thought, ooh.
The same next door neighbour you were doing the lobster to?
No, that was another next door neighbour. I've got a few, that was another next door neighbour. He's very attractive, my next door neighbour actually. But I was stood there in shorts. I looked like correction fluid. I got a baseball cap on. I didn't look good, and he just went. I think he was taking the mick. Baseball cap, keep the sun off me. I didn't look good. I didn't look good. I didn't look good. Even if I do say so myself. Anyway, so sparkle. What I tell you what does look good always is our sequin jacketed, lusterful, sparkly coated black spinel. Micro-faceted. Oopsie daisy. You could put those with any of the hat trick of micro-faceted we had earlier tonight. Your black rutilated, your peridot, your smoky quartz. They'd all, in fact, just all of those as little stack of bracelets. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, or twist them all together to make a statement neckline piece.
Excuse me, I couldn't tell you I was going to sneeze. Sorry, Sarah.
That's okay. You could twist them all together if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. Do a little twist again.
Yes.
Like we did last summer.
Yeah. Or you could even sew these if you wanted to keep that permanent twist. Sew them into a twisted herringbone piece.
Nice.
So you'd have a gentle, permanent twist in there.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Does look lovely together, actually, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. So, micro-faceted. I'll tell you what, we have spoiled you with micro-faceted today. Haven't we? Yeah. And do you know what? I got a sneaky feeling you were going to do that. That is 4 strands of micro-faceted gemstones under £10 today. In fact, not just under 10 though. £6.95, Sarah.
I know, and this is a really long strand as well. There's loads on there.
It says 30 centimetres. Shall we have a measurama?
Let's have it. Let's have a look.
Let's have it. I'll go into Essex mode. Let's have it. I do like that. Oh, my ruler. You knew what? I hadn't even got to speak then. I was like, oh, where's my ruler? It's on the other table. What? How long do you think my arms are? That backfire. Inspector Gadget. I think suddenly something's going to come at me. I told me arm going. Can't you reach that? No. 6 foot over there. Right, would you like to confirm? Are you saying 33?
33 centimetres.
33?
Yes.
We're measuring 30. Can I just prove that to you? Because I don't want you to ever think we're telling fibs. Let me turn it around so you can see it. Come here. Just prove to you that we're not fibbing. There you go. Just to prove. Does that measure 33 or does that measure 33? Yeah? Just saying. Now, we guarantee you 30. But you might be like me and think, well, actually, I've got 3 centimetres for nothing. Actually.
When you look at that though, if you've got that 3/8 centimetres extra for free,
Yeah.
that's a free pair of earrings.
Exactly.
Or a free channel set ring, or even, because they're so statement, you might be able to wire wrap these into a pendant and just have it really simple, but actually that's the difference between actually making more money if you're selling your jewellery on, or if you do like I do and sell for charity, more money for the charity. Oh. So, it's just
more stuff for yourself.
I know.
More jewellery for yourself.
Yes.
So, Wanda, great names. Honestly, you lot have got the best names. I know I've gone about your names, but you really have got such a diverse range of wicked names, it's got to say. Including you, Mr. Wolf. I love the fact that you called the Wolf.
Thanks.
That's good. Doesn't spell it right, but... So...
Excuse me. Scalyc.
Coated black spinel. I like the name of our new producer, Pasco. I think that's a great name. That's his name, Pasco. No, it is.
It's what? It's Wayne.
That's his surname, though. That's his surname. I'm not saying his new name because as a brummie it doesn't sound great. No. So we're calling him Pasco. I've agreed it with him. That's his surname. We're calling him by his surname. We've agreed. Got it. Oh, no, what is that hessonite garnet? Oh, man. Oh, I'd put that with him. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My goodness. Why haven't I got that strand?
It's gorgeous.
Oh, I like them. Sorry, which one? So I'm gone now. I'm away with the fairies with me. Sorry.
Oh,
I need them.
they're beautiful together.
I actually need that's when you see something that we're all like, I need those in my life. Don't care how much they are.
No one will notice. We'll just put them in. Not Steve. Just put them over there for safekeeping.
Just gonna check they're okay. Now then, 40 carats of garnet in these lovely different shapes. They're irregular. Natural, Indian, beautiful. Really sizable chunks actually, up to 6 by 3 mil each one of those. Again, we're talking, we could have called this the rainbow theme show, to be honest, because we had those rainbow moonstones, we had the multicolour rainbow sapphires. And then, this is the thing when you think about garnet, the different kaleidoscopic rainbow tones of garnet all form naturally. It's wonderful.
I know. I love garnet. I love the different rainbows of tones you get through the garnet family. We had Savarite garnet yesterday, which is absolutely gorgeous. So, and they all, when you work with a family of gemstones, they work all beautifully together as well. So
exactly. And they're just fantastic. The array of different colours are just glorious. Love these big. I love the fact. Let me just hold those out for you a second, just to show you. When it says irregular, there are some really random, super edgy shapes on this strand. Really different. I mean, look at that. They are fascinating. Look, lovely shapes. Beautiful garnet. January birthstone as well. Don't forget. $6.90. You do get stuck on $6.95, don't you? Yes. You have a $6.95 button, don't you? I mean, when you think about this, doesn't this date? I'm sure this dates back to something like something like 5,800 BC. They found a necklace on a pharaoh in a tomb.
I wouldn't. Yeah, because
I'm sure it's 5,800 BC. I'm sure it is.
Gone round the British Museum, things like that. They've got all of the sort of jewellery through the centuries they've found, and they've got some really ancient beaded jewellery from.
Absolutely, I'm sure it's 5,800 BC. I'm sure it is something daft like that. It's either 5,800 or 3,800. It's one or the other. And you just think, gosh, human beings have been adorning themselves in garnet for all those thousands and thousands. And you think, what are we looking for on this planet? 80, 90, 100 years? If we're lucky.
Very lucky.
And then you put that into context, and the human beings have been wearing it for those thousands and I mean, what would that be? That would be sort of 7,000, 8,000 years then, technically, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Incredible. You are in shock at the price point. Beautiful, beautiful, true lovely purple, actually, those are. And the more, if you want purple garnet, the more purple, the more value. So faceted rectangles, but in different sort of irregular fashions. They're really, really cool. Super cool, those. I almost don't want to play these, if I'm honest. Because I know because how many left. No. That's how many's left. That's it.
No.
That's it. Oh, I've got a sneaky feeling we're not going to get them, Sarah.
No.
Oh. I wouldn't mind. It's rare garnet, it's hessonite, it's stunning, it's micro-faceted, they're 2 mil rounds, and we've only got 5 left, and it's hessonite. Oh my word, I was just saying earlier, if I would put those, and Sarah's in full agreement with me.
Yeah.
We do that together, we just think that is superb. You could even mix in that lovely multicolour rounds of amber we had earlier as well, that would look, in fact those with the amber would go great, wouldn't they?
They would.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful hessonite garnet in spinel? Wow, that is gorgeous. Oh, don't keep saying it. I know it's the last 4 in the world. Thank you very much. Stop saying it. Please. What? Are you serious? it? Who set that price? Sorry, that's not right. It's good for you and I, but Hessonite garnet-wise, that is ridiculous. Look at it, it's spectacular. What the heck? Annalee's got it, Lulz has got it, Barbary got to be quick. I've got collectors coming in from Texas. Happy Independence Day. Suzette, Margaret, I've got one left. Barbary, I'm not surprised. We need 1,000 of those at that price. Aww.
You okay, Zena?
No, I'm really not. You have to take it out of my eyes. Sorry, but take it away. No, don't put it there. Seriously, don't put it there. You need to. I won't be able. Over there, just out my eyesight. I can't. Oh, I'm not kidding.
Oh, you're not kidding?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Hide it, please. No, seriously, please hide that. Sorry, I can't have that in the vicinity of me. Too much temptation. Because I will pilfer it. I'll pilfer it. And I'll pilfer, steal. Well, that's not right. I can't do that. I'd be tempted. Oh, she put the specs on. I know. So then, those of you that love your antique bronze, we do lovely antique bronze wire, don't we?
We do, indeed.
And we've got some findings in antique bronze.
Yes.
So, if you're working with antique bronze wire, the chances are you're going to need a crimp.
Indeed. You
Or
are.
findings.
Yes, to match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, they make lovely little little highlighted punctuation spaces as
They
well.
would. They would indeed.
They're so cute. Those in between those Hessonite garnets.
Yes. Can I borrow one?
You can borrow one. Let me grab you one there, sweet pea. There you go. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
No, 'cause I'm just thinking, because they're more of a rounded crimp, that you don't need to have a crimp cover.
Yeah.
Because when you flatten these, they actually flatten with rounded corners. Instead of the tubes, where they have the square edge when you flatten them, these won't. They'll actually flatten like a little bead. So like a round...
So you don't necessarily need the crimp cover?
No.
Oh, brilliant.
Not at all. And these are great because they're a little bit more dainty than our normal crimp beads or tubes. So if you're just taking beading thread back through and looping back once, you don't end up with a great big sort of bulk, if you like, of metal to create that sort of fastening. You end up with a very neat and tidy, professional looking finish, and they're beautiful.
That's
I love
good to know. So again, there you'd normally put, if you are using them as a traditional or a traditional type ending to your jewellery, you'd need two. So you've got 50 pieces of jewellery there.
Yeah, definitely.
To make.
And they would work beautifully between the micro-faceted beads as well, if you just wanted to have them as little spacers.
Yeah, and look at that bead to hole ratio there. It's actually very generous. 1.3 mil those.
Yeah.
£1. Does that mean that's like 1.35 pence? Yes. Wow, that's good, isn't it?
Amazing.
Pardon? I should run my own pub. I used to. Why should I run my own pub? The computers do it all now, the tills. You don't have to add up your drinks anymore. Does it all for you. I think it's much better when you do your own mental arithmetic because it keeps your brain active, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, I used to do that. So I worked in a fish and chip shop and used to add it up in my head as I did it. And one guy came and said, oh, that's whatever price it was. And I said, oh, no, it's not. And he had a bit of an argument with me. I said, let's ring it through the till together, shall we? And I was right. He was wrong.
Yeah. I the way they like to argue with you. It's like that man with the phone that you've opted in. No, I haven't. Just argue what you like. I'm going to sit here and keep saying £1.35 for 100. That's not a 10 pack. It's a 100 pack. That's a good name, isn't it? Lulz. What a great name. L-O-O-L. Do you think that's how I'm pronouncing it right? Lulz.
I don't know.
L-O-O-L-S. Lulz. I think I'm right. Might be wrong. There you go. 100 at 1.3. Well, if we had half P's. Half P's. Oh, that's a good petit point. I like that little tenuous sling. That was good. I actually do love peas. Do you like peas?
If they're there, I'll eat them.
Oh,
they're not my favourite.
I love peas. Oh, I love peas. Oh, if I go and have like a Sunday dinner, there's a big bowl of peas. Oh, peas. You do not like Brussels sprouts. You do not like Brussels. Do you like Brussels sprouts?
I do. I make extra at Christmas so I can have them cold later on.
Oh, I wouldn't fancy it. Oh, you know what they do to you, don't they?
Oh, I know. But
Oh! Whoa! Oh. They can be a bit smelly, can't they, afterwards?
don't just eat Brussels sprouts. It's okay.
Don't work with Sara over Christmas.
I'm never here at Christmas. You're all right.
So then, amethyst, one of the most worldly. I think this is the one that we're trying to learn about at school, isn't it? Amethyst with the geodes and things.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of, it's like your oldest school chum, an amethyst. I think
It's probably the first gemstone you ever introduced to.
Well, it certainly was for me. Was it for you as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the first gemstone I ever bought as well, with my own money. I saved up to buy.
Was it?
Yeah, and I bought a trilogy amethyst ring in gold.
Oh, so you've got a lovely nostalgic feeling about
Yes,
amethyst then.
Yeah, and it's still my favourite gemstone now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the whole colour palette, the whole spectrum of amethyst.
Well, yes, because you've got lavender, you've got that lovely rose de France, you've got the pink, you've got the green and the Bracelet, you've got all variations of purple tone and lavender and lilac and...
Yeah, and it's my
pink
favourite
and-
colour as well, so...
Oh, handy.
Yes.
Wow. So then, the good news is we tend to bring you the very best location amethyst as well. So not only is ours completely genuine, because it's a very copied gemstone, naughty people trying to pass it off as amethyst when it's actually coloured glass, or it's fake, or it's synthetic, and 50% of amethyst out there in the trade is actually fake, but every one of ours, 100% at Jewellery Maker, is completely genuine, and more often than not, unless it's Braziolite, tends to be natural as well. So we're bringing you natural, genuine, Zambian, best location, deemed to be, near the Victoria Falls. And if you've ever seen that location on photographs, or have a look now on the internet and type in the Victoria Falls, it looks stunning. So you've got that wonderful location, as if the beauty of the scenery around that area has poured itself into this gemstone. And then he goes and does that to me. Do you just try and make me look silly? Because I can do that myself. What was the point in me having that whole conversation and us having, and then they put £4.95 on it?
I don't know.
He was showing us up there, I think, Sarah. That's okay, Tom. I'll get you back. I'll get him back. Big long strand as well. Well, big chunky strand. Because I actually think that's 35 carats there. Sorry, say that again. We're doing the... Ooh. Right then. I'm going to say something now. This is very much, without question, last chance saloon on this. We had this on the show on Sunday. We have been inundated for requests, so I do hope you know that we're doing it for you now. I hope that you don't miss out, because we have been asked to bring it back, but we've only managed to put how many together? 8. That's it. Okay, I'm sorry. We only have 8 of the radiant pearls and 8 of the stunning clasp that it comes with as well, and the silk. So again, if you do manage and you're looking forward to getting Fleur's Pearl Knotting brand new DVD on Saturday, we launched it on Sunday and we've got the last few chances this Saturday, isn't it, at 10 o'clock? Yeah. So if you would, if you are thinking about getting pearls, I do it every time, Fleur's Pearl Knotting DVD every time, then this is the perfect kit for you. But there are only 8 very limited chances, and it is a sensational star buy. Okay, there is a radiant collection here at Jewellery Maker, and it is offering you the very best pearls. Now, we pride ourselves on our pearls here at Jewellery Maker. You go to the Independent FIFO review website, and it is quality, quality, quality. A lot of people that make their own jewellery and sell their own jewellery said that they only come here for pearls. A lot of our guest designers that are very, very much, you sell your jewellery.
Yes.
Fleur sells her jewellery on a daily basis. Jan Dwyer, to my knowledge, has just done something sensational, hasn't she?
She has
Is she
indeed.
telling people? I know she has on Facebook.
It's on Facebook, so I guess it's out there, but you could have a look if you like.
Yeah, I might save that for Jan to announce live on
it'd be nice for her
television.
to
But
announce
Jan Dwyer has just done something. I'm very excited for Jan Dwyer though. She's you know, so she's just done something very exciting with selling of her jewellery, and only getting the pearls from us. So that says a lot, I think. Now then, usually here at Jewellery Maker, you hear us go near rounds, near perfect rounds. They're near. They're just. Well, we don't have to say near. We don't even have to mention the word near. Because they're not near, they're perfect. Perfect. Look at that. I just want you to look at, now I'll talk about the clasp, high end, and the silk, but look at those. It's not often I say this, but they are complete perfection. In every sense of the word, in every single... Just everything you're looking for in a pearl, they're there.
Yeah.
The size, I think, is right.
They're beautiful. They are the radiance that's coming from
The
them.
lustre is sensational, and they radiate. They're incredible. The matching of the pearlescence, the lustre, the orient, the size, the colour tone, utter perfection. Now, I'm just going to ask, I take it these are, no, I know they're natural, there's no question about that. These are the 8mm, aren't they? Yeah, they're the 8mm, look at that. Now that there, when we talk about pearly whites, and we talk about that wonderful shine of pearls, if you get a natural pearl, the way they perform, they are so, I don't feel, it's the only frustration with the Radiant collection, I don't feel like I have enough superlatives in my vocabulary to actually do them justice.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just looking at that recording where they're in the light box. And if you look at every single one, they are showing exactly the same light playback, and you can see the light in the light box on each one. That just proves the absolute quality of every single one of those.
And I'll tell you what, when you get these home, there's only a very, very few last chances. I'll talk you through the silk and the clasp in a minute, but when you get these home, just do me a favour, pick them up first of all, and then lay them in your hand. What Swarovski tried to do with their pearls is they try and imitate the weight. There is a specific weight to a quality pearl like this. And this would be the kind of benchmark strand of pearls that Swarovski would utilise to try and copy them, and that's the best form of flattery is being copied. And that's the kind of perfect pearl that somebody like Swarovski would use. I'm just going to give you an idea of how many you're getting, because I know that's very important with a piece like this. And these are, if you are looking to learn to pearl knot, and you want the perfect strand to pearl knot for a classical, and I actually think if you pearl knotted a design like this, you saw this in a jeweller's window, you could be up to 4 figures.
Oh yes.
If you were selling it like you and I and everything, I think, or in glass cabinets and in hotels and in jewellers and things, I still think you're talking 3, 4, 5. There's a Italian bespoke jewellers near where I live. They've got a strand very similar to this, pearl knotted in the window. It didn't have a price on it. When I went in to ask, it was £880. I'll never forget that. £880. That was only a few months ago. And it's just it's got a nice clasp, pearl knotted, and it's like that. I reckon it's about that size. £880.
Yeah, I can well believe that. There is just a jeweller's near me that just sells pearls. And if that was in the window, I mean, yeah, they wouldn't have a price on it, I wouldn't imagine.
I mean, they are utter perfection. Now, the good news is we're going to give you the favourite silk of Fleur, who she's on the morning show tomorrow. She's on the morning show tomorrow, and she's on the morning show on Saturday, but she's also got the pearl knotting DVD. So if I just show you the silk, okay, because we've got here now what number is it? Let's have a look. It's number 6, so 0.7mm. So that denotes the kind of pearl size that you can use.
Yes.
Yeah. There's 2 meters on here, so you sort of have double the length for the necklace, so you could easily do a metre worth of pearls.
Yes.
Yeah. Pearl knot, and you've got the needle. If you turn onto the back of the card, the needle is actually built in and it's tucked under the thread. Yes. Okay. Now, do you pearl knot?
I do.
Do you? Do you like it?
I do love it. It's very therapeutic.
Yeah.
It is one of those you sort of almost switch off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you're paying attention to what you're doing, but your mind goes elsewhere,
Yeah.
if you like. It's kind of sort of like knitting or crochet, when you sort of go into that different place, or even
You go into the zone.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for me, it's very therapeutic, and you have this wonderful product at the end of it.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, I'm just going to mention as well, just to confirm, yeah, it is classed as the white. Yeah, so we've got the white there, and we've got the rose gold plated 925 sterling silver. Now, you can use this as a beautiful toggle clasp, or you can use that as a beautiful pendant and buy two, and you could have it as a cufflink as well. But it is the most beautiful clasp, and I think Sarah will agree with me. Again, if there's one piece of jewellery where you want to make sure you get the right high-end clasp, it is a classically pearl knotted design.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. And especially because, neckline pieces will turn as you wear them.
Yeah.
So you want, if
a feature clasp.
That's it. You want it to be perfect from start to finish. And putting a clasp like this on gives you that perfection.
It does indeed. So, really? That's not the price? Okay. I can't remember what we did. I can't remember what we did on Sunday. Right, there are 7 left, Carol, in South Yorkshire. Well done, Sweet Pea. Congratulations. I honestly can't remember what we did on this. 7 chances remaining, and we don't have any more of this radiant strand in the 8mm. This is it. Oh, my word, did we do that? Wow. That is for the whole strand of those radiant, natural, perfect, round... I mean, look at that. You're also looking, we didn't even mention the surface. Can you see any imperfections in the surface, in the round of those pearls? Now, I'm guessing magnification-wise, we're at what, roughly? 10, 12, 14? Leah? That's 20. Oh, is it? All right, okay. 20 times magnification. Look at the smoothness. Look at those. Look at the surface. Perfect.
Yeah,
they're faultless. They're flawless. How often do we get to say that? Flawless. Oh, I was going to give you a count, wasn't I? Sorry. Give you an idea. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. They're so lovely. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. 51 pearls.
So if you want to sort of break it down, if I'm looking at, with my business head on, I
Yep.
could just make the neckline piece.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at 25 pairs of earrings.
Yeah.
And from those, if I made those into earrings, although I'd have to factor in the cost of my silver, and I would literally have those as single drop earrings, possibly a little bit of sterling silver chain, shepherd's hook, and I wouldn't sell them for less than £25, £30
Right,
each
I was going to
pair.
say, I don't blame you at all. Not on quality like that. No.
So if you want to look at it at that, you've got 25 times, say £25 to make it easy. My brain will not work tonight, so that's what, £500?
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, when you've got those on the neckline there, apart from the fact that you can see with the iridescence, the orient, the everything else, the lustre, you can see they're real, you can see they're natural. However, having said that, if you look at the shape, you could immediately think, you'd have to question, shell pearl? No. That's the thing. Now, Stephanie, congratulations. Carol, congratulations. I've got a collector there trying to check out as well, so we've actually only got, to my knowledge, 5 left, sorry, let's get that right. 5 chances left, but you do get the silk, you do get to cut to pearl knot, and again, if you want to learn how to pearl knot, we will release the last few of the latest 2nd edition pearl knotting DVD that was launched on Sunday. We've got those with Fleur at 10 o'clock on Saturday, so that you get the class for that price as well as the silk. Have you felt them? Just feel those.
Do you know, I can feel where you've been
see
holding them, and the warmth that's gone through.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
They are, they're just ridiculous.
they're like silk.
That's what I mean. You just look at, feel that.
Yeah.
And do you see what I mean about the weight?
They are really, they have got that presence.
Yeah.
I think that's the quality, you can feel the quality, in the weight of them, and they give you that presence. But these just, you know, absolutely feel like silk. If you're wearing that on your neckline, you are going to feel like royalty.
Oh, yeah.
They are amazing.
They are perfect. Utterly perfect. So congratulations. Well done, ladies. Well done. Good news is we have got another brilliantly priced kit. Oh, yeah. And it's the lowest price ever. I'm going to... I did... Would you say I barraged the sales manager? Or persuaded? Politely. And I said, can we get it under a certain price point? He went, no. I went, go on. Oh, can we just do those? Oh, brilliant. Has Scott said anything yet to anybody on telly yet? Oh, okay. I'm not allowed to say. $30 carats of glorious moonstone. Lovely sunstone, beautiful. I do think actually those with the hessonite garnet.
Oh gosh,
Don't you think that'd look lovely?
Yes.
Yeah. Those with, and I've got to say, they are sensational quality sunstones, aren't they?
They are. I love the fact that you can see all of those elements that are going to give you that sort of play of light. You can see the quality.
Adventurescence.
Yes.
It's exciting, isn't it? That even the name's exciting.
I can remember the first time I was given sunstone to work with, and I just thought it was absolutely
But it's got its
magic.
own built-in glitter.
It does. It literally has glitter in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it just,
That's exactly what it is.
and
It's adventurescence.
Amazing.
Spangles of sunlight, and he's gone to $6.95.
$6.95. Oh my goodness.
Just say to everybody, can you hear them?
I can hear them.
Could you concur that they're being a bit naughty to me?
They're being a bit naughty in general, I think.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I'm going to resist, and I'm going to just feel I'm amongst friends with you and Sarah. That's what I think. Right, I'm going to go and have words with these naughty children. And then after the break, we're going to have a lovely kit, lowest price ever.
That's amazing.
And you're going to show us your beautiful jewellery. And if you don't mind, darling, you're going to give us a lovely demo.
Yes,
aren't you?
You can get 2 sort of mini demos if you're lucky.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
we'll
there
see
you
how
go.
we go.
So please do join us after the break.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easy to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Sorry. It's all right. Hello. Hello, Michael.
Hi.
Hi, nice of you to join us. Come on. Come on. Hello, everybody. You having a nice evening? Has it cooled down a bit now for those of us in the UK? It's been really hot. Excuse me. You like it hot? Oh, I don't. In fact, speaking of hot, can we just have slightly less Arctic breeze on? No, please. Hopefully you've thawed or done something. But it's just started to get a bit chilly.
Yes, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, Michael's just turning the aircon off Antarctic. Yeah, it's a bit chilly in here, isn't it? I can't feel my own nose. Anyway, thank you, darling. Right then, we've got a lovely lowest price ever on the kit. Can you not interrupt, please?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to give you a lowest ever priced kit, okay, for you, which has got lots and lots of surprise gemstones and lots of findings. Doesn't it, Sarah, Elvin?
It does indeed.
Ah. So it's actually I think this is, if you know somebody that you're thinking, do you know, I think they'd really like making their own jewellery, and I think they'd like to learn. Or you'd like to get somebody that, you know, it might be, oh, well, hang on, how long before the kids break up? Couple of weeks?
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, so the kids break up in the UK for their 6-week holiday. 6 weeks, can you imagine? 6 weeks. Oh,
I don't have
man. We could go off you, you know.
Sorry.
We could go off you. I don't have to. Anyway, yes, envious is not the word. But this is a great way to get the kids involved in making jewellery in the summer. Because let's face it, I know you're going away, you're a bit different, but I think kids that have, like my next door neighbours, have got a boy and a girl go to school. 6 weeks to keep kids entertained isn't just hard work, I would imagine, but also it's expensive. You know, like, they want to go to like a drive-through and have takeaway. That's expensive. The picture's expensive. You want to go and do a softball play. It's expensive. They want to go next door, go to tennis lessons. They go to this lesson, drama, acting. It's expensive.
Well, even if you go to around where I am, if you go to some activities that might be free, you've got to get them there. So you've got to drive. Then you've got to feed them, pay for the parking.
Yeah.
So everything
it adds up.
It soon adds up.
So I actually think if you get a jolly old, good old-fashioned jewellery maker kit, and then you can, and again, because when my next door neighbour's son came round, Alfie, first thing he said, "We've got any blue gemstones?" We didn't quite talk like that, but got any blue gemstones? And I hadn't at the time. So actually, this is great because it gives you a lovely selection of colours. There's a colour here for everybody, I think, boys and girls. You've got a bit of while. We've got lovely findings. We've got lovely little different spaces and things. So if one wants to make a bracelet or a necklace or a ring or earrings, you've got pretty much everything that you need there.
Definitely.
To keep them all happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my neighbours love coming round and making their jewellery because, of course, they get to take it home as well. So what we got here is, literally don't know where to start, but we're going to give you some wire, which is 10 metres of 0.4 mil. Okay, this is a lovely festival collection. Then we've got this festival of gemstones, which is 2 packs of gemstones, 145 carats of faceted rondelles, and 146 carats and 145 carats of faceted pairs. So if I can just borrow the overhead for a moment, Sarah, don't worry. No, you don't need to move anything. It's okay, sweetie. If I just do that, assuming we can just get that. There you go. Would you agree that's a fair few gemstones? Genuine.
A lot of gemstones.
Yeah, and I can definitely see sunstone.
Yes.
Lapis.
Yes. I've got
pink opal.
Yeah, we've got opals in there.
Blue opal. Yes. Lavender opal. Yeah. Labradorite. I would say ametrine.
Yes.
Excuse me, am I seeing labradorite, chrysocolla, emerald?
Yeah.
Ah, just saying. There's chrysocolla and emerald in there.
And they're not small pieces.
Chrysocolla. I think that's either chrysocolla or emerald. That might be 3 pieces of chrysocolla. One, I think they're from the Congo, and I think. Oh, let's take those away just out of shot for a minute, because I think we've got. Anyway, awkward. But also we've then got. Is it the 150-piece findings kit? Ding dong, the one that everybody's raving about because it's silver plated, but it is the most comprehensive findings kit we've ever bought to you at Jewellery Maker. Is it not?
It is.
Yes.
It's a lovely findings pack.
It's got this lovely heart toggle, which everybody's going bonkers for. Lovely, lovely, lovely heart toggle. It's also got, speaking of clasp, it's got another toggle clasp here, a smooth, beautiful toggle. It's got bolt ring. It's got chandeliers, pendant or earrings. It's got lots of shepherd hooks. It's got crimps and crimp covers. It's got spacers. It's got jump rings. The jump rings are closed, but you can cut into them by all means. They're 7 mil. You get 10 of those, and you get the chain as well, a lovely twisted oval link chain, which I believe is 1 metre. Yep. So you get that twisted oval link chain, 150 piece. Oh, sorry, head pins and eye pins as well. Head pins and eye pins. That is brilliant.
Yeah. It is
Now, then, would you like to purchase that, my lovelies, for lower than anybody else has ever paid ever on Jewellery Maker?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Now, previously, the price was come on, $25.95. Now, I'm going to be truthful. I sat opposite the sales manager today and I went, Scott, just like that. He went, what do you want? I went, oh, Scott. And I literally keep on at him until he caves in.
He just goes, oh, whatever. Go on, have whatever price you like.
Oh, woman. So, we said under a price point, so what do you reckon? Pound off? Under £25? And yeah, that you can make that from this. I mean, they're not small pieces or not. Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you now, that is the price of each one of the packs, because we bought you these separately. Each pack of those gemstones, to my knowledge, is $9.95 each. So to my knowledge, we've thrown in the silver-plated findings and we've thrown in the wire for free. I believe that's the case. I believe... Yep, there you go. Don't sound surprised that I'm right, Tom. Cheeky monkey. Yeah, but yeah, the gemstones in the pear drops are $9.95 usually. The gemstones in the rondelles are $9.95. I mean, look, you can make a whole sunstone bracelet there out of the cheeky big. So we are throwing it. In fact, let's separate those. Here we go. Look. So those are the price of the kit. So our usual price point online, which I think is brilliant, $9.95, $9.95. We've got the price of the kit. Thank you, Lucy, for the drink, sweet pea. So, yeah, and then these, all of those 100-piece findings in silver plate and the 10 metres of 0.4mm wire, you can have all of that for nothing. For no money whatsoever, because you're paying the right price for the genuine gemstones, no price for the extras. Ta 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 ta. Cara, oh, they're off to New Jersey. Happy Independence Day. Caroline Collector, Janetta, I can't use that. Somebody in Perth and Kinross. Mary and Brian, Margaret, Helen, Stacey, Brenda, Samina, Ella, Josephine, Alison, Wendy, and the list goes on. You've created, I take it you haven't used everything?
I think I used most of the gemstones. I think I had a couple left over.
Yeah. And a few findings left over?
Loads of findings.
Loads of findings.
Loads of wire.
And you've made 3 necklaces, a bracelet and 3 pairs of earrings?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, darling. Did you have... I'm going to guess you had a bit of fun with this kit.
I did, because this, for me, is a bit like a surprise present. Because I opened it and I didn't know what I had. So, and the first thing I did was lay everything out.
Yep.
And I did this outside in the
sunshine.
And it's the best way to be, because you see the true colours of everything you've got on your beading map.
Yeah.
And then I picked out, so I went through mine, and I had lots of sunstone in mine.
Yeah. You have, actually.
Yeah. And then I picked out...
Massive amethyst.
The amethyst. So I picked out all the likes. So I thought, right, I've got the likes. I've got a pair there of drops. So that's a pair of earrings.
Rainbow moonstone as well, yeah.
A pair of earrings automatically.
Wow.
Possibly a matching ring.
Yep. Brilliant.
And then, you know, you may have a few that are like little orphans. But that's fine.
Little randoms.
But that is absolutely...
That's chrysocolla again. That is chrysocolla. Can't believe we put chrysocolla in these. This is ridiculous.
That's smoky quartz as well.
Yeah.
Big
And look at the
piece.
blue opal there.
Yes.
That's massive. Briolette.
Yeah.
Wow.
All sort of, you know, our big name gemstones.
That looks like beer quartz, that.
It does, doesn't it?
Goodness gracious me. You've got a right rare little random pack there,
So
haven't you?
each one of those could be a ring, a pendant, whatever you want it to be. But then you've got sweets, or like I made with the amethyst that I had in mine, a very statement piece of jewellery.
Absolutely.
And I did the same with the rondelles. I went through and I picked out, and I basically colour paletted them. So, and then when I had my colour palettes, I sized them. So, okay, it takes a little bit of time. But
but it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it is fun.
It's fun.
And you could be having a competition with the kids at home. So I'll often pick a gemstone and go, okay, what gemstone's that? And my kids will be like, don't know.
Do you know what? If my late mother or my nanny Ivy, sort of said to me, and she was sitting there making jewellery like you are, and she sort of said to me, right, can you want a job? You know, like when your nan used to say, do you want a job? You go, yeah, nan. And then they give you can you put those into colour pot? I'd have been in my element.
Like this.
Oh, what?
Got a beautiful faceted clear quartz
Yeah.
there as well. You know, it's absolutely.
Yeah, I just think this
amazing.
is such a good... Now then, can I just say, don't rest on your laurels on this one, because I don't know if we can do this again. I did barrage him. $9.95 is the proper price for the rondelles, 146 carats. $9.95 for the faceted pairs is the right price. We are throwing it... What's the price of that findings kit? $14.95? $9.95, plus the reel of wire. So you're getting $4.95. So you're getting a good £15 worth free.
Yeah.
Free.
And
Free.
you're not going to use all of the findings of the wire, so
No.
you're actually getting, you know, you're getting a whole suite of jewellery and some extras left over
Exactly.
to make other things with.
Can we just say, little nudgerama, Wendy, Alison, it's in your baskets. If you leave it there, don't forget the price goes back up tomorrow morning, doesn't it? Bless you. The price, oh, sorry, I needed a syringe. The price either stays while you've got stock, but once the stock goes, you can't get it. And once it goes to 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, if there's any stock left, it jumps back up anyway. So, John, it is time, you know, what's the word? Time sensitive. Thank you. John and Susan, Deirdre, Stacey, Samina, Ella, you know how it works. Josephine, Alison, you need to check out. You need to check out if you want the deal. You're welcome to leave it in your basket. You know, we're not going to give you the interrogation, but it seems a bit odd. Is that tanzanite?
What's that? I think it might be
The iolite. Iolite, I think, actually.
Iolite.
Iolite.
When I've moved it, that's
It's
an
iolite, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So can we have while you check out, my loves, can we have a demonstration?
You can. So, the demonstrations I'm going to do are sort of to do with the
Excuse me,
briolettes.
did you say plural?
Possibly.
Oh.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. It's to do with wrapping the briolette style drops, because this is something that when I first got a gemstone of this shape, I was like, oh.
Lovely, but what do I do?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a bit of one of those, how do I wrap these gemstones?
How does it work?
Yes. And I also wanted to incorporate a little bit more with the wire, but I was away and I didn't have all my tools with me. So I came up with a different way of being able to create a little gizmo coil.
Ooh, lovely.
And this is how I used to make gizmo coils, long before we had the gizmo coiling machines. So I've kind of gone back to my very basics.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you how to make the coil first, and then I'm going to show you how to incorporate it into a briolette drop. So I'm going to do a briolette drop without the coil, and then I'm going to show you how to put the coil onto the briolette drop. So I've already started making this, and all I've done is taken a head pin. I've used a different colour head pin. So I've used one from the first kit, and it has got a little bit misshapen because I've been working with it.
Okay.
But I've started to coil my wire onto
that's a good
the head pin.
Great idea.
So all you need to do is make sure you're working away from the end. So when you start wrapping your wire, you're going to wrap around towards that end so that the coil can come off. Otherwise, you're only going to be able to make it as long as the head pin itself. So you need to...
That's a very good point.
Yes.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Either that, or you can just cut that off if you want to, and then that's not a problem.
Okay.
But it just gives you a little bit more sort of know which way you're working.
Okay.
And you're just going to wrap the wire around and around to create your gizmo coil. Now, what you need to do is not wrap that too tightly so you can actually get the head pin out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to create a length of that as long as you want. That will be plenty to probably do almost 2 briolette wraps that I've got there. And I'll show you why in a second.
That reminds me this morning of me trying to get my bamboo stick that had broken off the ground out of this plant. And whoever had wrapped it previously, you should have seen this plant with this bamboo trying to get it out. And I kept thinking, this must be like... I actually did think, that's when I see Kessie's eyes going, don't wrap your gizmo too. So I was like, that's what they mean.
It's so tempting to really force, and you don't need to.
No,
because you're just working around a mandrel, so it'll you know, if just direct the wire. You don't need to pull the wire.
Also amazes me that it just doesn't unravel.
Yeah, but once it's got a memory, it stays where you've put it. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch this coil.
Oh.
So there we go.
Oh, she's strong. She's strong, look.
There we go. So you can see that it'll naturally stretch out for you, and then what you can do is these little bits at the end where you had hold of the gizmo coil that haven't done that, you can get a fine pair of either round nose pliers or flat nose pliers, just catch that very last little bit of wire, and there we go.
Okay, so it all matches.
All matches. So I'll do the same on this end. If I can get hold of that last little bit of wire, there we go. So it all matches. So you've got that little gizmo coil. So what you started off with is at least twice as long now.
Wouldn't that be great if you could do that to yourself as a human?
I know.
That'd be great. Just stretch yourself. You want to be a bit taller. That'd be ace, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that'd be
definitely do.
I know. I'm nearly the shortest in my house now as well. So yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to cut a piece of my wire. I'm just going to get my reel of wire. I had that on my lap for when I was just crossed your legs. So hot. I am wearing a pair of
You've
shorts.
got nice legs, actually. Very nice legs. She's got lovely legs. She's got lovely legs. She's got shorts on underneath. It's fine. She's got nice legs.
So I'm going to just pick one of my beautiful briolettes to start doing the briolette wrap.
Okay.
And so this is the same technique whether you are going to do it with the gizmo coil or whether you're going to do it without the gizmo coil. And you're just going to pop my wire through there. Now I've got quite a long piece of wire here, but this is because I'm going to be using the gizmo coil. If I was doing just a plain briolette wrap, I wouldn't need so much wire.
Oh, okay.
I'd only need probably half as much.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to fold both sides of the wire up the sides of the gemstone and pinch them together and bring them so that they cross over to form a matching pyramid to the top of the gemstone.
Yep.
I'm then going to, I find it's easier if I just pinch the two wires where they cross and twist the wires half a twist to start off with.
Yep.
That's locked that into position now. And now this wire is coming out at a right angle to the opposite one.
Okay.
I'm going to use this wire to wrap twice around there. And that's all you need to do. Don't be tempted to wrap lots and lots and lots of times around this wire because you're just creating a bulk away from the top of the gemstone. So I can now come in and cut that wire off. I could leave that wire and use it to create a decorative spiral if I wanted to. Or I can cut it off at this point. So I'm just going to cut mine off. Okay. And now I'm going to use this long part of the wire to create a wrapped loop. So I've brought my round nose pliers in now to be able to create the wrapped loop at the top. And I want to make sure that my pliers are sitting right on top of that little coil that we've just made underneath.
Yep.
And I'm going to bend that wire around, twist my pliers up. So I've got a whole barrel here to work over. Bring my wire all the way around and back to the floor. And you can just use your thumb to do that so you can see that that wire is now pushed right against that mandrel all the way around. And this is where a lot of people try and now to wrap that wire around. But if you do, the bottom part of my pliers is in the way. So I just need to release my hand and twist the pliers out of the way.
That's the bit I always forget. And then I wonder why I'm struggling.
And why you end up with an oval loop or a triangular
Honestly,
loop. Or
I sit there and think, where
yeah, it's so tempting not to release that. People get a sort of a grip on these pliers and they go, I can't, and you just let go of the pressure on there and just move the pliers out of the way. And then I can bring that wire right underneath and start to wrap around.
And how much do you know how to wrap around?
Well, you're going to wrap around until you meet the previous wraps you made.
Okay.
So can you see now I've got a complete sort of spiral wrap from top to bottom.
Fill it up, so to speak.
Fill it up, yeah.
Okay.
And now this is where we can start. If that was just a plain briolette wrap, I would cut my excess wire off, and that would then be able to be attached to a jump ring.
So you can't stop there?
You can stop there. Okay. If you want to attach this directly to a piece of chain, before you bring the wire around to start wrapping back onto this part, attach your chain then. So as you would if you were just making a wrapped loop normally and you wanted to add on a piece of chain, you would put it in before you created those final wraps. So if I want to add the decorative gizmo coil, this is where I'm going to feed the gizmo coil onto the excess wire that I've still got. Now I haven't cut this to length, but if I was making a pair of earrings, I would make sure that the gizmo coil for both pairs of earrings was the same length, because that would give me the same finish. But because I'm making a pendant, that's fine.
Okay.
So what I've got is I've got my gizmo coil wire and I've got my pendant. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky because you need to hold the gizmo coil in position, because if I don't and I start wrapping, what's going to happen is that gizmo coil's just going to go back up the wire and not stay next to the
Could you
gems.
put like a bead stop in there?
You could if you've got you know, one of those springy bead stoppers.
Yeah, they're brilliant, those with the blue handles.
Yes.
They'd be great there, wouldn't they?
They would be fine. Or if you've got somebody who's, you know, around to hold on to that. But I just find that if I hold on to the rest of the wire in my hand, that kind of gives me a stop, because it stops it from going back the other way. So I've just got all of the gizmo coil and the wire in my hand. And now it's a matter of starting to gently wrap that gizmo coil. And this is where the fiddliest bit it starts, is to wrap that gizmo coil very gently, oops, sorry, there we go, around the top of that gemstone, like so. You see I'm starting to just form that spiral. Now, when you get to the point where you want to stop, so my gizmo coil's nearly run out, it's really tempting just to cut that wire off and think, oh, it'll stay in place. But if I do that, you can see what happens. It jumps.
Yes.
So it won't stay in place. So all I did to correct that is carry on wrapping that wire twice around.
Okay.
Now can you see it's
Lock it into place.
It's not jumping.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the wire off in line with the edge of the gemstone.
Yep.
Like so. And just roll back that end of the wire with my round nose pliers. Just roll that back, like so. And then, with your flat pliers, come in and feed that underneath.
Got you.
Just to lock that into position. That's the fiddliest little bit. There
Done.
we go.
That's lovely.
And that is ready then to attach to a jump ring, or
Really
to
like
a piece
that.
of chain, or to whatever you have, whatever design you happen to have. There we go.
Oh, that is lovely. Really lovely. It really makes it different with the gizmo.
It does, because it just finishes it off. But the plain Briolette wrap that we did
Just as
before
lovely.
is lovely, but that just finishes that off.
That bulks it up a little bit more as well, doesn't it?
Such a simple way of being able to do it, and you don't need to have, you know, if you have no other tools with you, it's a little bit more fiddly to work the gizmo coil around a head pin, but actually for the amount you're doing, it's worth the time.
Lovely. Good. Thank you. Right, do we have... Oh, my goodness me. Oh, you've liked that kit at that reduced price, haven't you? What have I saved you £6? That's a big... And nobody's ever done... It's always been $25.95, that. Just saying. Right then, thank you, Sarah. Elvin.
You're very welcome.
Elvin. Wait, did you just say... He knows I can't reach it again. Lucy, you think I've got longer arms, don't you, love? She thinks I've got longer arms than I have, bless her. No, I haven't. Right then, so, excuse me sniffing, I've got a bit of hay fever coming into the studio. Whoa. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I love our chains. I'm obsessed with our chains from Jewellery Maker. If I see one I haven't got, I'll just buy it.
Oh, I know. I'm the same. I've got so many.
I think I've got practically every design. But this is my favourite. It's the Italian Toccali chain. But this time in rose gold. Now, we normally bring you this in 95 sterling silver. We don't usually rose gold plate it. So you've got to grab these when you see them. $8.95 for... I've got to say, my favourite length is at 20-22-24. So for me, because now this typically I've got a top that wouldn't normally suit, but look at that. So with my I've got a higher neck top usually. It's a sort of a flat neck top, if you know what I mean. Look, but that what I like about that is it's filling the area that I've got exposed, as opposed to sort of a 16 being up here or an 18 being here. It's actually the perfect length for that top.
Yeah.
And that's why I like having different lengths. See? So actually, if I just put that there, look, you can see it fits to perfection. And it's also nice then to have all the different lengths, if you want to, especially on the Toccali, because it looks like little sparkly diamonds because of the way it's... I'll show you it off as well. I just wanted to show it you on. I'm already over-allocated. I'm going to take a risk here and say, if you love a popcorn chain... You like the look of a popcorn chain or a rope style design, I think you will love Takali. Because when you actually see it in the flesh, it's super duper sparkly. Look at that. Yes. I love Takali, even the name, Takali.
Cheers, it's gorgeous.
Just to mention, it does come with a lobster claw. Okay. Excuse me, I genuinely can't reach. It's all right. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Yeah. Yes, good job. I hadn't got a low cut top on. That could have been a bit. I could have engulfed the camera then. I could have actually engulfed the camera. Sorry, everybody. Thank you, sweet pea. Right then, mookaite. Oh, mookaite leaves. Oh, they're lovely.
I don't think I've ever seen mookaite cut into a leaf.
Well, I don't think you'll see them again because I've only got 4.
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry. So, yeah, they're adorable. That's a great price as well. And I'll tell you what a lovely strand to show you all the different colours of that wonderful gemstone from down under. Because they're bonza. Do you like my little accents? Bonza. I spoke to my Australian uncle the other day. We're hotter than... He's gone on holiday, he lives in Melbourne. He's gone on holiday up 2,000 kilometres up north to go to near Cairns, 19 degrees. I said, well, uncle, I'm at 27 today. And he went, geez, are you? I went, yeah, but it's our summer, it's probably your winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were like, why are you looking confused?
Oh, no.
Is that your general stance?
Probably more humid there, isn't it? It's more of a close
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of-
You what, sorry? Yeah, I'm thinking of going to Australia in January to see my uncle.
I went in January.
I'd take my dad. It's a good time to go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of going in January with my dad. Take my dad for a holiday to see my uncle. I don't know who's going to work January because it won't be me. Anyway, 100 carats of mookaite. Now, joking aside, I'm thinking about autumnal. Yeah, they'll be ringing me in Australia. The presenter's rung in 16. Can you do it? No, I'm on a 24-hour away flight. I wouldn't fly back, not from Australia. But autumnal designs.
Yes, but I think they're quite summery as well because they've got you've got the sun-kissed colours, haven't you? And it's like the baked earth.
Sun-kissed colours. Can I just show something to go with? Well, can I show you these? Oh no, I just had to show these together because they look really cute. Look at that! Aren't they lovely? I love those.
Very summery.
Yeah,
very,
very summery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he won't let me do those. He says I've got to do the white ones. So excuse me, they're going off. Thank you. Whoa, they're big. Do you know, you won't even need a close-up. We'll give you one, but look at it from there. Ooh. Look at the pearls on her, they'll be saying. Natural Whopperooners, gargantuan 8x11 mil. $10.95. I think with those. That to me is daisy.
It is. It's very.
Daisies.
Or buttercups. Buttercups and daisies.
I nearly bought some daisies at the garden centre.
Did you?
Yes, but I'm planning. You want to see my phone? I've got photographs of every plant label. Are they good for bees? That's all you could use. Oh, I'm planting a bee garden. Plants. Oh yeah. But this garden centre I found on the label it says hardy plant, sunny, shade, and it's got a picture of a bee if the bees like it.
Oh. I like bees. I think bees are lovely.
I love bees.
I'd much rather have bees than wasps.
Well, didn't David Attenborough say something like, if we didn't have bees, we'd all like be dead in however many years? Yeah. I can't remember why he explained it. But yeah, but basically, all humans would be dead if we didn't have bees at some point. Yeah. Just check the stat because I'm sure there's something like that that says if there's. I don't think it's that long.
It's bees and plankton.
Bees and plankton. Yeah, because plankton practically feed everything and oxygenate everything. Yeah.
You've got the National Beekeepers Trust just down the road.
Oh, I want bees. I'd like to keep bees. I love
Go there
bees.
to learn how to do it. I think.
Really? Oh, can we have a chat after the show? Seriously?
Yeah.
There you go. I knew it wasn't long. Apparently, if we didn't have bees, joking aside, this is why you do need to look after your bees. If we didn't have bees, we wouldn't exist in 4 to 5 years. Is it that quick? Wow. I knew it wasn't long. I do that. I do that. You mix some sugar with some water on a tablespoon and leave it outside in your garden, just so that if a bee's tired, he can have a little, or she can have a little. Anyway, just look after bees. Yeah. If you get a bee in your house, let it out, look after it. Just, you know, just look after bees, look after bees. If a bee flies into your shed or garage, wait till it comes out before you shut the door.
Yeah.
Got to look after bees.
Yes.
Anyway, nothing to do with your pearls. Nothing to do with your pearls whatsoever. Sorry. But I'm just very passionate about bees, but I need to go to that place. I need to come to that place.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to come to that place. To the beekeeping place near Sara.
Yeah.
Learn how to keep bees. I'd love to do that.
National Beekeeping Trust.
The Queen's got her own bees.
I know.
She's got her own bees.
Yeah. They've got bees at Kew Garden as well. They've got all bees, all different areas.
Was there a beekeeping work? No. We had a festival yesterday I didn't go to. Too hot for me. Can't cope. Beekeeping workshop. Oh well. Pretty shape, aren't they? Little irregular ovals in emeralds. That's the first emeralds we've had on the show tonight. Beautiful emeralds. Wrong price associated. I think we've got the wrong sale price on the strand. Because it's, yeah, my director's just gone, $5.95. It's like, that's the price of a dessert on a menu.
If you're lucky.
You know, you go to one of these ice cream shops, you try getting 3 scoops for $5.95.
Yeah.
Can't get a decent, big, large cod and chips for that, can you, Sarah?
No.
No. $5.95. No, I'm asking you because you mentioned about your son having fish and chips.
Yes, I tell you, yeah. I didn't have any fish and chips. I was being good.
Were you being good? Oh,
yeah.
Don't. Very difficult to walk into a fish and chip shop and smell them, isn't it, when you're in
the
mood?
Oh.
I know. No, we've just had a lovely Jenna in Kent said, it's because the bees pollinate our plants. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, lovely girl. But no, you're right, because that's the point, isn't it? But you wouldn't have thought it was so quick, would you, Jenna? 4 to 5 years? It's quite scary, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, they're amazing.
They are.
Oh, well, they're going to love my garden soon, because it's going to be full of bee plants. Come to me. I'll have the little pipe going, bees.
Are you going to make a little insectarium where they can all sleep? Not a beehive, but you know we need ladybirds and things because you need those as well.
I've got the little houses.
Oh, that's okay.
I've got a bee house and I've got a little ladybird house and a hedgehog house.
Those,
No, they don't. Oh. Anyway, sorry, we've gone into a nature programme, haven't we? I'm so sorry. $5.95. That's an unusual length. We don't normally do 34 centimetres, do we?
No.
Right, what's the point in saying 34 when we give you 38? 4 centimetres free of emeralds.
That's a known goal.
I do know what a goal is. He's just gone, I looked at him and he's just, football. I do know what a goal is. I just didn't understand what that had to do with an emerald.
Because we've given away more than we've said, so it's a known goal.
Okay.
You wait the next time you want to
You wait. Oh, that's just like being back at school. You wait. I haven't had anybody say that to me since I was at school. You wait.
You wait till home time.
I'm waiting for you in the car.
Do you know, that just took me right back to school. You wait. Oh, that's right tickled me, that has. Sorry, I haven't heard that for ages. You wait. Oh, that's proper got me. Oh dear. Oh. Anyway, aquamarine in lovely. I love this milky blue. It is a lovely milky pastel baby boy blue, isn't it?
It is. It's so soft, isn't
Oh,
it? And so
it's
gentle.
Sure, it caresses, doesn't it? And we've had people ask, can we have graduated? Can we have non-graduated? So we try and do both now. Can we have plain? Can we have faceted? And we try and keep everybody happy. It's never possible, obviously, but we do try. We do attempt to. But they're 4mm rounds, all the same size. So I know Sarah will confirm here, but that for macrame is perfect.
It is, and definitely. So you've got options with the size of gemstone in macrame as well, whether to put these on the lazy strand or to actually put them onto your working strand.
Good point, yeah.
Because they're small enough to sort of almost make daisies, if you like. So you could put 3 on your working strands, round 1 on your lazy strand, and it'll almost make like a little flower.
I've made
bracelet.
Those in macrame, look, Sarah.
Ooh. Very good.
And you could make a nice ladder weave bracelet with that.
You can. And you can make your beady beads.
Beady beads?
Embellished with your seed beads, should you wish.
Oh, actually, that looked nice with the white mayas we had earlier, wouldn't they?
It would. The size 11s would look amazing.
Yeah, they'd look great. So, 40 carats of genuine aquamarine in that lovely milky baby blue, really pretty. And again, I think that is just a definite all year round gemstone. That they're looking beautiful in every season.
It was.
Yeah. $9.95. You can laugh because somebody will find me beautiful. I will find them. I will find them, Sarah.
You are beautiful. Yeah.
Don't be mean to me in my ear. I don't care. Look how pretty they are on the skin.
Especially your skin.
They're lovely. But actually, you know, with a stripy navy blue top, which I think most of us have got in our wardrobe, or a stripy dress, actually, I wouldn't have thought necessarily to put a contrasting blue, but actually that looks really pretty.
Because it's tone on tone, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's the same hue, you know, but it's the lighter hue of the blue. It works beautifully.
Whenever I hear the word hue, I think of Hugh Bonneville. I think of Downton. I'm straight at Downton.
Oh, there you go.
Do you think you'd be upstairs or downstairs in Downton?
Or downstairs.
I'm definitely downstairs. Yeah, we all think we're
definitely not
downstairs.
posh enough to be upstairs. I'd like to be, but I'm not.
Yeah. Look, we know our place.
Oh, yes.
I think we'd have more fun downstairs anyway.
Yes.
Much more fun.
Yeah.
Now then, I did show these earlier because I think these are gorgeous.
They are beautiful.
Oh, they're just so bright and so... They are, and I think they're fun pearls because sometimes we want the classical knotted look, like with the radiant pearls earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and then sometimes we want something that's a bit more casual. I mean, that would just look lovely on my stretchy bracelets that I've got there. And you just add in a lovely... You add that in there, look, and that looks beautiful, doesn't it? It does look out of place with some stretchy silver...
It doesn't at all.
bracelets.
You know, it's like the dress I'm wearing now. I wouldn't think of putting white pearls with this, but those would go beautifully.
Would you mind being our mannequin?
I wouldn't mind.
Would you mind? Because I think that would, as you say, pull out the lovely yellow in Sarah's dress. See? Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect with her dress. That's lovely. And I tell you what, that just finishes off your dress and your outfit beautifully.
That's it. It doesn't look out of place at all, and it's
Spot on.
vibrant. It's fun. It's energetic as well. It's a really energetic
Really
colour.
pretty.
I love it.
But actually, with all those different colours and your frills and things, it needs something like that.
Yeah, just need something.
Yeah, and that's it.
Nice clean line as well.
That is it.
Beautiful.
That cute size as well. Cute size, 4 to 5 mil. Beautiful gold freshwater cultured potato pearls. But yeah, we automatically think of bracelet, but actually they were just perfect size for a neckline piece.
That's it. And you don't need anything sort of too much,
No.
fussy or anything, but the colour is lovely.
Spot on for that.
Yeah.
Really lovely. Great. Thank you for holding it up to your neckline.
That's okay.
Thank you, dear. So $6.95, brilliant price point, I think we'll all agree. Absolutely fab. Went great with the Mookite as well. Really lovely. Oh, our lovely Gertrude's come in again. Oh, Gertrude, I might have to give myself a middle name. Zena, you are beautiful inside and out. Oh, Jenna. Say thank you, Jenna.
Mwah.
Oh. It's the most action I've had this year. that's quite nice. I've just got a bit red. Oh, I need to concentrate. Oh, hi Zena and Sara. Hello Marion. Just tuned in. Oh, sorry. Hope you've had a good show this evening, Marion. It's my... We're going to have to meet up, Marion. It's our lovely Marion. She lives near me.
Oh.
Marion in Four Oaks. Hello, Marion. My local friend. Our lovely Marion. Hello, Marion. Pardon?
4 Oaks.
Four Oaks. Yes, quite posh in Four Oaks. I don't live in Four Oaks.
There's a big bridal shop in 4 Oaks.
There is a big bridal shop. Oh, I'll rub it in. All right. Not that I've visited it.
Sorry.
Thanks. Thanks. Fine. Thank you, Jenna. What should we do next? Who's that person? It's not like we're on live telly, don't worry. I mean, you know, have a chat while she tells me what we're doing next. It's fine. Well, I'm glad you're talking to Jeff, but does Jeff know we're on live television? Honestly,
It is now.
I'm sat here, I'm a royal chatting there. No, carry on. Now then, earlier on today, we've had micro-faceted black spinel, we've had black rondelles, black spinel rondelles, but then now we're really going a little bit more daring in the beautiful pendant drops. Michelle said, "Don't worry, Zena, I waited until I was almost 50 till I found the man who loved me enough to marry me," she says. 3rd anniversary this year. Oh, Michelle, there you go.
Yeah.
I've got 3 years left then, Michelle, till I need to start to panic then. Oh, how lovely.
Congratulations.
Love me enough to marry me. Oh, Michelle. Congratulations, 3rd anniversary. Good for you. You've given me hope, Michelle. You've given me hope. Pardon? It's never too late, is it? There you go. Hope for me yet. Imagine. Oh, 150. Yeah, there was that man on first dates. He was 94, wasn't he? He was lovely as well. Bit old for me. So, anyway, thank you, everybody, for being so lovely. You are lovely. 150 carats of black spinel, 19 by 13 mil. Every one of those is pendant worthy.
Definitely. Very evening glamour. But I also love putting these shapes into my vintage jewellery. So,
well, you say that. Do you know what weekend we've got coming up, Missy?
you've got the Icons weekend, haven't you? Or is it a vintage weekend?
Oh, I thought it was like, is it vintage or Icon? I thought it was vintage. Ooh. It might be Icons or vintage. Mind you, Icons is vintage, it could be, couldn't it? Oh. Autumn Vintage Fair. So these would fit in beautifully with our Autumn Vintage Fair. 150 carats of black spinel. Now, we called it Independents Day. Now, we know it's Independence Day in the US, but also we had a little play on words and called it Independence. And I've just said that. Oh, yeah. We think we're ever so clever. But look at how beautiful that is, graduated with all that. Would you ever think about doing a design with all of them together?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would mix those with the micro-faceted Rutilated quartz.
Oh,
that we had earlier.
Yeah.
And almost do like a little sort of V shape over the top of each of those gemstones with the micro-faceted Rutilated quartz.
That would look lovely.
Yeah.
That would look beautiful. So, big carat weight, just give you an idea how many pendants there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. 21 pendants on there. So even if you did each one for a tenner, £210. Wow. That's good, isn't it?
It is. It's amazing.
Well, honestly. Oh, they keep making me giggle today. Sorry, everybody. They're being cheeky. Right, what should we... Oh, carnelian. Well, that's a long strand.
It is a long strand.
With the spinel as well.
What's that?
With the spinel.
With my spinel?
Yes. we'll go with the spinel.
It'll go with the spinel. Okay, okay. Oh, which spinel?
The one with studs.
Well, okay.
No, yeah.
No, yeah, no.
I think he's right. He's probably annoying me, right, isn't he? He's right. Oops, he's right. It's all right, darling. He's actually...
Oh, that's a...
Oh, do you know what? Michael Wolf, respect to you on cameras because you have just... You've just...
Cracked it.
Yeah. Perfect combination, Sweet Pea. Very sexy. And I think as well, if you are thinking of... I mean, it will be Halloween. Before we'll blink, it'll be Halloween.
Yeah.
And I might throw a Halloween party this year.
Ooh.
Yeah. Might do a party, I think, on Halloween. Yeah? Yeah. 70 carats of carnelian. I'll just move those black spinel just in case. But yeah, I like Halloween. It's a good night. Yeah, definitely fancy dress. Yeah. Yeah. I've got to know that's what I call Halloween compilation album as well. Yeah. Anyway. So, carnelian. Beautiful carnelian in these really lovely fiery tones. Lovely saturation, lovely, there's every colour tone there between a sort of lighter yellow right through to orange, right through to deep orange reds on there, aren't there?
There are. You know, again, you know, we were talking about the mookaite being sort of sun-kissed. This is sort of, you know, you've got your embers and you've got your... It always reminds me of sort of thinking about, you know, the internal crater of a volcano and seeing all of that lava and all those different colours. It's just really earthy to me.
Yeah, it is. It's really beautiful. And I agree with you. I think those with the mookaite would go fantastic. Those with the hessonite garnet earlier would go lovely. Contrast with the black spinel, with the golden pearls we had, with the emeralds, the sunstone. I mean, practically the peridot today, the smoky quartz. Practically everything we've had on the show. Surprisingly, actually, with that bold array of colours, carnelian works with a lot of other gemstones. I mean, let me just show you with some beautiful garnet. Look at this for a combination together. Oh my word, you $2.95. Oh wow. Ooh, we didn't expect that, did we?
Well, he snuck that price in, didn't he?
Gosh, that's a lot of gemstones for £2.95. Really pretty as well. Wow. That is incredible. Well done, Tom. Pop a shot to us, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
That is really nice. Could you do like, you know, when we did the bubble style? Could you do that with these?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, you know, they would tessellate even more so than the rounds. So you'd end up with a really sort of dense, beautiful cluster.
Yeah, you would actually, wouldn't you? That'd look lovely.
Or if you do these on chain, start off with some of the larger ones at the bottom and work every link, put 2 onto every link of the chain and end up with beautiful sort of cascading earrings.
Oh, I love that effect. I think it looks beautiful.
It does. It's lovely. Yeah. And with these shapes, they'll just sit so beautifully.
Yeah. Lovely, great. Okay, so, well, Muriel said, well, at that price, I'll have 4. Most of you going for 2. Graham, Colin's gone for 2, Tracy's gone for 2, Patricia's gone for 2, Brian and Angela's gone for 2, Sheila's gone for 2, Collector in South Yorkshire's gone for 2. You can have as many as you like. I mean, if you think about it, I'm going to sneeze. That's not what if you think about it, excuse me. I think I'm going to go again. Sorry, I just didn't think you wanted to see me sneeze. Hay fever. I was going to say something really good then as well. It's gone. I know what actually was. No, wait, that's a first.
Oh, you forgot it.
Oh. You said if you think about it, you've got... And then you sneezed. I don't know what you were going to say.
It was probably the best thing I was ever going to say. Oh, that'll come back to me. You watch, I'll go, and we're off, I'll see you. Oh, and it'll cut to. That's what I'll happen. Sorry, it's gone. It's gone. Drive yourself mad, don't you? Trying to remember what you were going to think, what you were going to say. And then suddenly you'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, oh, that was it. And you'll be like, well, I'm in bed now, I'm not interested now. A beautiful strand. I love our... I tell you what, our garnet is spot on.
It is. It's beautiful.
And I tell you what, that mixed in with your big black, excuse me, spinel pendants that we've just had would look fantastic as well.
would, because it just give you that different.
Yeah, that's what I want to show you actually.
tone.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, something sexy about it.
Again, that's really vintage as well.
Yeah.
Because you've got that sort of mix of the beautiful sort of vintage tones running through. So it's almost like the sort of Victoriana where you had the morning jewellery and things like that, which I absolutely love all of that style of jewellery.
Yeah.
This is perfect for that.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Big pieces of garnet, glorious garnet, completely natural, beautiful shapes actually. Those are what we class as one of our, we call it a faceted drop, but it's actually one of those, don't like to use the term fat bottomed, but that's the only way I can kind of describe it really.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're
curvaceous and voluptuous and...
Yes, because they come out a little bit further than the normal drops at the bottom.
Yeah, can I try those on, please? $25.95, there we go, put those on there, look. See, they're a bold statement, those garnets, aren't they?
Oh, they're lovely.
They are superb, in fact. Wow. I love the graduation, where we start at 5mm, and we nearly double. Go up to a 9mm in the centre. They're sensational. See, that's the kind of strand that actually you can't take your eyes off, can you, look?
That's it, mesmerising, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly, do you know, that's exactly what they are. They're mesmerising. Wow. Our lovely Suzette. Boom, she's in. Oh, Mandy, bless you. Oh, nobody's ever done that. Oh, Mandy. Oh, isn't that lovely? She just went, bless you. Zena, we may never be married, but you will always be my TV wife. Love you, guest designer, Mark. Oh, Mark. See, I am married on the TV then.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll just give you a kiss.
You just gave me a kiss. What does that mean we're married?
I don't know, like...
Thank you, Mark. Does that mean we're married because we've just kissed?
I'm saying that, you know, Mark's got a bit of a...
Bit of competition.
Bit of competition.
Okay. Thank you, darling. Bertha says, worked with a scientist who expected to never marry, met Mr. Right, shorter and leaner than her. In her 50s, they made the sweetest couple. Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Bertha. Thank you. Now, tomorrow morning, thank you, Mark. Tomorrow morning, we have got bright and breezy, bright and early. We've got the lovely Elle with the lovely Fleur on the show tomorrow morning. I will be with you on the late show tomorrow. In fact, with the lovely Tom. Speaking of which, we are filming a DVD after the show tomorrow, me and Mark Smith.
Oh.
New DVD. I better not say what it is, just in case I'm not supposed to. Shh. So, better not say. You have been wonderful this evening, darling.
Thank you. You've been wonderful as well.
Thank you very much, lovely girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hay fever sneezes, by the way. It's not cold, so don't panic. Nothing catching. Right. Nothing catching. When are you gracing one screens again, darling?
I'm back on Tuesday for the late show.
You got me.
Oh,
sorry, love. Thank you for your lovely comments this evening. Join us again on the late show tomorrow from 6.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre